I don't have my camera set up. But I saw this map on Twitter. I was like, oh, I want to check that out. Some loud ass fucking footsteps though. It's pretty. Here, give you guys a more standard. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck? Huh? There's fucking wall sliding? Okay. Hello, hello. Hi, Ranmu. Hi, Juice. Hi, honey. Neat. Yeah, it's not as cinematic as I was expecting. Okay, I can't just go up that. I was expecting, like, just a pretty world. But this is like a whole action thingy. Which is kind of cool. What's this about, Toes? Hi, Divvy. Hi, Archangel. Hi, Gesturation. Yay, Yulin back noise for my hunt while I wait for Wowin new keyboard. Oh, it's Tuesday, isn't it? I didn't catch anything about Toes. I recognize this map from Sonic Unleashed. This was a walking stream. I'm running around at the speed of sound stream. Is this a Sonic map? Let me see. Windmill Isle Night. Welcome to Apatos. The lovely ocean backdrop, this port town marks the start of Sonic's adventure. Narrated from Sonic Unleashed. Okay. Interesting. Where's a good cinematic spot? I need, like, something that's like a rise. Oh, don't tell me this works. Oh my... Oh, Jesus Christ! Hi, Joe! What the fuck was that? I remember this because I played this level so many times on the PS3 because Unleashed is one of the few demos I grabbed. I played the shit out of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I played a little bit of Sonic Adventure 1. But 2 was like the one I played a ton of. I'm not really finding somewhere that's like... I've got a double jump? Not really finding anywhere that's like, this is a good view. Okay, so... could just go somewhere. Hi, Elder. He has Phantom Pain music start. Where's the majority of the city? This kind of works. I'm okay with this. And I don't want to be running around for 15 minutes looking for a spot. Hi. Okay. Pin 1. Flying. Behavior. Auto level pitch. Put ourselves here. Yeah. Pins. Pin 2. Flying. Behavior. Auto level pitch. Line that up. local, world. Okay. Feeling. What is that word you posted in general? That is Rumpopolo. It is Cairo Oryx's favorite word lately. It is a monster from Monster Hunter Wilds. And it's a very weird monster. They cover themselves with rubber and inflate themselves to kind of be like a balloon latex suit. They're very weird. Cairo's favorite thing lately has been going like this. Inflates you big and round like a Rumpopolo, and he just says it 20 times a day now. Yuland is a good boy. Thank you. Well, if we all have double jump, but no one's ever... What if we all have double jump, but no one's tried to do it? Why are you in an Overwatch map? Hi, Trogdor. This is a Sonic map, actually. I understand the similarities to an Overwatch map, but this is actually Sonic. Sonic Unleashed. Hi, North Prince. Chat, do this. Morningwind, happy 600. Hi. Of course, Cairo likes inflation. Hi, Cairo. Oh no. Developers barely disguised fetish monster. See, that's more the Congalala. Did I... What is happening? This tracker never turned on. I've been using 2-point tracking. I was doing my little hip sway, and I was like, why ain't my butt shaking? Games finding out about real-world inspiration. Gamers finding out. Hi, Alex. It is day 600. I never even mentioned that. I can't do anything to really celebrate it because an electrician is coming today. And so maybe we'll do it Thursday? I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to be lazy off my ass. I also kind of want to push it back because Tuesday and Wednesday, no nap. And so I don't want to go 3 days in a row. Maybe we'll do it Saturday. Can we do it now? Yeah, now I've got stuff. There we go. He's 690. Congrats to Cairo and Yuland for being in a funny moments montage. Yeah, Foss is the one who found that Huntera. They're watching Monster Hunter Wilds Funny Moments montage number 3. And then just suddenly, Cairo's on screen, shoving a switch axe up a Blagonga's ass, going, holy shit, dude, I'm shoving it up his ass! Hi, Amino. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Zuvi. Daylightland. Day 690. Did I say hi to you, Kumi? I can't remember. You get to. Hi, Kumi. Enough with the close-up face shots, sir. Well, obviously, I'm going to do another one right away. Enough? Enough of this? No. It's enough when I say so. Yeah, take that, Trog. Yeah, nice. Zuby, my friend. Nope. Come away from me. Hi, Logitech. Stop winking. Man, I never can catch a Cairo stream. Yeah, they're at a very difficult time for you, Huntera. Let's start. We're at 9:09. Let's start. I need more of you use cute face. You're actually going to see more of it soon, Archangel. Because right now, they have some camera features in the beta for VR chat, and I could use them if I use the beta version. I just don't like to. But soon they are going to make it so that the stream camera has 4 sources. So I'll be able to have... What I'll be able to do is I'll be able to have, a camera like this, focus on me, and then I'll be able to have a camera like this that is, like, masking out the world. And so I'll have a camera like this right up on my face that I'll be able to put in, like, the bottom of the stream right around here. And so, we'll be able to have the second camera, which will be behind me, and you'll still be able to see my face. It'll be really nice. Cut out butt cam, no! No, we're not doing a cut out butt cam. Hi, Air. You're pretty cool. Hopefully I'm not too much of a shitter here. Hardly, Techno. Hardly. Hi, Octal Mage. Hi, North Prince, my friend, pot friend. Hola, mi amor. Hi, Trong. Hi again, Huntera. Heck yeah. Tired. My Octobot. I don't think that was Octobot. They did the pot friend, but it wasn't after a different pot friend. Unless the bot just got super hung up and delayed. Hi, Pooh. Twitch will ban for that? They would. They would. So Yulin doesn't like VRChat being more beta than he is. Okay. Alright, Buster. Have him, like, switch between all of them every now and then. What we could do is, and I don't know how to do this, but there's, like, camera settings to, like, make it spin. I haven't looked up how to do that at all. What is the lock? Oh. Wait. Okay. Grid? Oh, okay. That's on the camera. I don't know how to make the camera do stuff where it's like, whoosh, and doing like sweeping stuff. Oh, the camera's just staying over there. I'm like moving the controls are like, whoosh, and you guys just see me moving like an idiot. Hi, Global. But that stuff sounds fun. Where do I want it? Here. Wonder if there's a way to automate that? That would be nice. And do that stream elsewhere? Why, you big bully? I'm not a bully at all. I get bullied. In fact, yesterday when we were playing Monster Hunter with Cairo, Shockbrail, and Foss, everybody was just ripping on me the whole time. Felt like yesterday that it was day 150. Zuby, you have no fucking idea. I still feel like I'm the new kid on the block at like 6 months, and all my friends have been streaming for like 2, maybe 3 years. But then I look at my Twitch tracker, right, and it's like 600 days. And I look at someone like Koyo or Talena, and it's like, yeah, they've been streaming for 8 years. And it's just like, oh, 8 years? What do you mean 8 years? You did have weird pizza takes? What are my weird pizza takes? I like Meat Lover's Pizza. How is that weird? Global, describe for me one of my weird pizza takes. Bunch of stinkies hunting. Alright, buddy. I like Yulin butt pizza. Techno, I'm gonna need you to describe what a Yulin butt pizza is. Around here, you can't just say shit. You can't say weird shit. Okay, you're weird then. You're weird. You're not gonna describe it. You're weird. Hi, Farisu. Yo, Yulin butt pizza on the menu? I'm not fucking weird. Who fucking walks into a room and just goes, Yulin butt pizza? I refuse to elaborate. That's weird. What's going on here? Is Yulin farting in pizza now? Why'd you have to bring that up, Zuby? Why'd you have to ask if farting is involved? I'm not fucking weird, it's a joke. It's a weird joke! It's a lol random XD joke. Yeah, and it's weird. No. Yulin's butt is like pizza. You put pineapple on that shit. I'm not touching it, but otherwise. Okay. Alright. A fucking what? Arisu, it's you. Okay. Alright. Come here. My legs were fucking dead yesterday. We had an 8.3 walk yesterday. We had an 11.7 walk the day before. After that, I was playing Monster Hunter, and I was like, I'm gonna get a snack, guys! And I remember at one point I got up and my legs just were just, like, sore. And I was like, oh, God. Ugh. Heck you going to work. Have a good Walkland, love you. I hope work goes fast, Technorave. Technorave, you needed to type wrong chat for it to be so funny. 100 fire. Never give up. Question marks. Bro, I'm just trying to play Dragon Fable. Risu literally just did show up and go, hey, yo, Yulin, butt pizza on the menu to, like, reinforce someone else's joke. And then get flamed. And then just get, not like this. Tragic. What are we at? We're at Bendy's. Yeah. I'll always flame Furisu? That's messed up. Thanks, you bet. Guy is so bad at this. Look, I'm sorry for having great tits and the correct opinion on everything. Furisu. I don't know if I agree with the second half, but I'm happy to see you compliment your tits. You've usually been like, I have no tits and they're awful, no one loves me. They are great tits. They are. Don't ever forget that. Keep that positivity. Complains if I'm too slow or last, this guy. Let me stare at your ass. I know you like it. Stop it. What you do, Air, is you tried to set up the joke of I do cami stretch and then you go under the legs. And you have been incredibly inconsistent with holding up this joke that you set up. You mattress, I chair. Stop it? No. Creepland, Furisu tits pog, Furisu takes whack. That I will 100% agree with. My takes are fucking based. You intentionally throw out wrong takes just to get a rise out of people. You've literally admitted it when Oni... You've literally admitted it when Oni was here. Apparently I set up a joke I had no fucking clue about. It wasn't necessarily a joke, it was just a consistent thing. Like in Phineas and Ferb. Every single episode, Isabella shows up and goes, what you doing? And you tried to, like, set it up so that you would do that every stream. You did it for, like, 2 times. And it was like, alright, I'm in on this. I do this. You go through the legs and stare at the butt. And then you either forget every time, or I do other stretches and you do like, that was the first time I've done this stretch, and you went through the legs. And I'm just like, alright. I'm somebody that likes patterns and routine. And you do it differently every time. Every single day I stare at your ass, that's consistent enough? Okay. Hi, King Dragon! We're at Cami Stretch. This music just makes me think of Rouge the Bat. That's very conservative of you, Elin. I don't know that you're using that word right, Zuby. It's fine, man. I don't know either. You and I discovered cursed knowledge. Okay, okay. Share it with us. Just go ahead and share it with us. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're already at 9:20? How? How? The director of Dinosaur King is the same creator that made Boku no Pico. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Dinosaur King is. I do know what Boku no Pico is. No, I looked it up. Conservative means averse to change. Conservative means you want to conserve things the way they are. Traditionalist means you want to keep up traditions. It's not conservative to start a new trend and try and reinforce a habit in that. Conservative would be like, hey, stop doing new things, like just stay over there and just, or stay over there and look at my ass. But like, don't do this new, like, running through the legs thing. Traditionalists would probably be the same, like, hey, you're doing something new, don't necessarily do that, but trying to specifically set up a tradition and pattern is a very traditionalist thing. I wouldn't call conservative... I wouldn't use conservative in that sentence. My childhood is ruined. The hell are you afraid of spiders? Wait, what? Where did spiders come from? Well, I'm playing EU4. Don't feel like discussing this, so you are right. This motherfucker just hit me with the, how do I deal with stupid people? Oh, you are so right. All right, dude. All right, buddy. I can't with this one. I can, but he's not letting me right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, Brolin. Go focus on your EU4. What game is that again? Oh, hi, Monkey Monk. Where's this looks nice? This... Oh, a better way to do it. Is, the Sonic map. Windmill Isle. From Sonic Unleashed. I'd show you more, but it's, I couldn't find, like, a good balcony or vista to, like, look out over the whole area. Wait, the Dinosaur King? What the fuck? Yes. Never would have guessed Sonic. I wouldn't have either. And then a bunch of people were saying Sonic stuff, and I was like, huh? Is this Sonic? Here's what's crazy. Check this out. There's, like, actually, like, ground or wall sliding. Like, I can just, like, jump on against walls and just start sliding with them. And it's like, what the hell? What have we done? 4 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's impressive. It looks like a fun map. I'm gonna bring Core here Friday. How old is this map, actually? I wonder if it's new or been around for a while. Oh, Jesus. Published 11/12/2023. This is not a new map by any capacity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Yoni. 2023 was 2023 years ago. I don't know if that's the case. Also, the director of Boku no Pico was the director and on storyboard on 2004 Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Astray. Hang on. Whoa. Ooh. Gundam Seed was 2004? 2003? There's no way Gundam Seed was more than 20 years ago. That's... Oh, God. That one hits really hard. Wake up, old man. Crazy lore sigh. Gundam Seed feels like a new one that's like I didn't watch that probably came out maybe 10 years ago. You're telling me 20? That's oh, I don't like that. I hate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but it was. Motherfucker, I'm as old as Gundam Seed. Oh, God. I remember watching Gundam Wing on Toonami and loving it. And then I also watched, what was the tournament one? With Shining Burning Finger. I think it's Gundam G? I always forget the name of this one. I think it's G Gundam. And I watched that. Those are the 2 Gundam series I've seen every episode of. And then Gundam Seed came out. And I remember being like, oh, I'll watch this at some point. And just never got to it. Hi, Siri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Dore. Day 600, woo. Yeah. We're at the big one. And I'm doing absolutely nothing to celebrate it. I think we might do stuff Saturday. I'm literally sliding around on my stomach and I'm hearing footsteps. That's so funny. Hi, Zway! Ready to watch Gundam Wing on Toonami? And it shows they seemingly showed in a random order. Yeah? 3 minutes. 26:30, 29:30. I loved Gundam Wing. I thought Hero was cool. I thought Duo Maxwell was super cool. I've only watched Hathaway. Is that a Gundam thing? I don't even know. Yes? Okay. I've been told Iron-Blooded Orphans is really, really good. I've also told Witch on Mercury is really good as well. But I'm very out of the loop with Gundam. Oh, and Iron-Blooded Orphans? At one point, I wanted to watch all the Gundam stuff. I decided I was going to go back and watch every single Gundam thing from the beginning. And I started with just Gundam. Literally the 1970s Gundam. I got like 15 episodes in. It was just dated. It was so old and aged, and I couldn't handle it. Oh, God. Guys, I hate planking. I should watch Gundam more since Voltron is still in my top 3. Halfway. 1 minute 30 down, 1 minute 30 to go. Ow. 1 more minute. 2 minutes down. 50 seconds. Nobody's saying anything. Jerks. Less erg, more pain moans. Fuck you. 40 seconds. Ow. 30 seconds. 25. 20. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. I want to figure out how long I can plank for. Fucking try. Just hit the ground and start planking. 1 second. No, no. Everybody can do at least like 5 to 10, right? Oh, God. I just want to lay here. Here's an idea. I have an idea. On Wednesday, we have Lethal Company. We don't get to do our nap, right? Well, what if on Wednesday, we do our break days and we just nap? We just lay down and just fucking honk shoe on stream. Right? Right? That way we got a nap before Lethal Company on Wednesdays. It's a foolproof plan. And then today we'll do it as practice for tomorrow, right? So I'm just gonna lay here. Just gonna get comfy and fall asleep. And that will be perfect practice for tomorrow. It's a foolproof plan, right? Right? Surely it's a great idea. Yeah. No. We can't do that. It's a horrible idea. I'm checking something real quick. Okay. Yeah. I see Bonk Yulin, please. Huh. That's not gonna happen. You know why? Dude, I cannot get my fucking finger to work today. Icy's not here today. He's at his job, Siri. So he's not here to bonk me. Get wrecked, idiot. Ha 1 to 1.5 depending on day and how much I feel like a masochist. It's time to wake up, honey. Okay. Stream's over, you'll die. Damn bite. No! What the fuck a job? Icy's fucking dead. He's not dead. He's just, you know, not living right now. Right? Right? Is that what it's like to have a 9 to 5? They're having a 9 to 5 is like being unalived, right? You're not dead, but you're not living. But corporate greed, I want Icy. You guys wait here. I'm gonna go fix my trackers. Siri, Pat. No, go to the camera. I'm over here, so you have to entertain them. This dude. You can get away with watching me like that when no one's here. But you gotta pick up the slack if you're the only one here. Boy, Yulin's ankles. What the fuck? Alright. Good job, Eric. Thank you. Put that there. Put this here, put this here. Hold on, looks like there's a bug on the camera. That's not a bug, it's a chow. You can't just say that. We are walking through Twilight Highlands today. Sound. Camera. Play. I'm gonna let it go for 5 seconds. Okay. And we're walking. Siri, Pat, fuck corporate greed, I want Icy. Oh boy, hold on, looks like there's a bug. I will discombobulate you, Zoe. Oh boy, walk in time. Remove this false Chow. What do you mean he's a real Chow? Hi, Gale. I played a shit ton of Monster Hunter yesterday. And then I played a shit ton more Monster Hunter this morning. I was going to set up Axiom for Minecraft this morning. But then I was in Kuroki's chat, and Kuroki, Proxy was there. And so Proxy and I started flirting with each other. He's like, you never play with me. And I was like, well, let's, nuh-uh. He's like, play with me right now. I was like, okay. I played Monster Hunter with Proxy. Little sad fact about Proxy. His game kept crashing. And so he reinstalled Monster Hunter Wilds. Well, in reinstalling it, he lost his save data. And so he had put like 60 or 70 hours into it, and it all got wiped. And so he is starting over, completely fresh. He we had to make a new squad because obviously he can't be in the squad that he made. And Paxi, Sleepy, and I were rushing him through story a bit this morning. Chowdy's nut. I'll take you behind the sauna, Gale. Not my Chow. Gale Air John. Theory 0 HP. Remove this guy's nuts. A hunt sip. When isn't Proxy having game issues and constantly getting crashes? What I expect from Proxy is health issues. Game issues I expect less of. Yeah, he forgot Cloud was off. Well, it seems like it was on because it seems like there's kind of data there, but it's unrecoverable in some way. The whole thing sucks. It's honestly early game, right? He'd only been playing for a week, so he'll be able to get it all back. It's just frustrating for sure. Certainty. For certainty? For sure. For certain. Bonho scale. Joke's on you, Starfleet have free healthcare. Just gotta lie down with one of those forehead doohickey on for a bit to recombobulate. Today will be the last day of the backup treadmill. The electrician's coming literally today, which sadly means no nap today. But we will have a good treadmill again. And then I can turn my incline back on. Did I click this? I did. But yeah, I was running Proxy through stuff. He'd already gotten up to Rathalos. We're sorry to hear you lost your Monhun data. You get 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, boom, 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 boom. I watched a Gunlance video this morning. Because I was like, I just feel like I could be better with Gunlance, right? I feel like I'm not doing enough. I learned about a combo I didn't know about. Is it an important combo? Yep. It's literally the main damage combo. Kyra, you got me in the room. All these electrician visits. Are they coming or are they coming? There has been one. Well, I guess there's been 2 in the last 2 months. This will be the 3rd. There was one like 2 months ago. Actually, no, it would have been like a month and a half ago at the very start of February. To fix the office upstairs. A week ago, the electrician came again to fix an outlet in the kitchen and also to look at the issue with the treadmill. They didn't have the parts they needed, so they were coming back a week later, which will be today, to fix the thing with the treadmill. So they all came. Well, one hasn't come yet, but yes, 2 of them have come and finished. Ooh, smug. Huh? Huh, what? It's not like they all finished at the same time. One finished way earlier than the others. And then the second one finished a week ago, but he's coming back for more. And he should be just totally finished today. Keep talking. 2 of them have come and finished. Slutland 2024. Slutland? Where's that coming from? Muted 2025. Then they came. All of them. Even the dragons. Some guys just finished a little faster. Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna be honest. When a guy finishes seemingly fast, to me it's a little flattering. To me it's like, oh, I was so hot you like literally couldn't hold yourself back. Hee hee. God damn it, Cairo. Damn the dragons. Holy shit. Hi, Sugar Danny. Or they didn't finish at all. Hey. I don't know if you're talking about boy kissers or electricians, or boy kisser electricians. Boy kisser electricians? Where the fuck could that come from? No, we were talking about electricians. Right? We were talking about the treadmill, how he's coming today, no nap today. Teehee. I joined at an interesting time, it seems. I'm Maru. Electrifying boy kisses in your neighborhood. Oh my god. We got to show Maru the, Sweet Caroline remix. I love showing that people so much, Maru. Just okay, this is a normal song. I don't know what's wrong with this. It sounds like, just sounds like Sweet Caroline. And then the fucking womp womp. Whoa. Okay, we'll address that in a moment. Sweet Caroline. Fucking boat foghorn comes in. Send it to me. Look up Sweet Caroline remix. It'll be like a gray picture and it'll say Revenant. Thank you, Sugar Danny. Normally that would increase my incline, right? Normally we've got the incline tracker. This here. Oh. Am I still live? OBS looks like it's frozen. Okay, there we go. OBS did not like that. Let's try it again. Okay, there it is. Do I need audio warning? No, it's just bad. Normally, gift subs increase the incline. And I would do this. And the incline on the treadmill would go up and it'd be harder for the rest of the walk. But until later today, it's busted. But thank you so much, Danny. That really means a lot. We call electricians Sparky. With you, no one can be sure. You got Packmard, you got Zobra, you got QP, you got Willy, you got Xanther. I recognize all of those. Love, do I need audio warning? Yes, freezes for me. I thought it's me. Yeah, audio is coming through. Okay. It seems to be good now. I unhid the incline in the sources, which is just a little thing down there. And OBS was like, whoa, hold on, whoa. What the fuck is this? It's garbage error, that's what it is. Oh, it's just for support. You don't need to do that. I still appreciate it. It's a fun little fact that Twitch API is changing. And it's been announced for almost a year. But I'm guessing people who dev haven't made any updates? Oh. Hi, Yoku! This guy. To be honest, I would clap you to this song. How? What would the rhythm be? What do you do with the fucking foghorn part? Huh? So hopefully all things you use that relies on the API have had stuff rewritten. I'm not entirely sure what Twitch API means and what I use. I'm very minimalist, right? I use Stream Elements. I don't know what in my sources would specifically use the API. I'll be honest, I don't know what API means. What is happening with my leg? Let's fix that. Oh, I just have to turn it off entirely. Did I press it too long? Damn it. Please turn off. Tracker, please! Oh my god, this tracker does not want to fucking behave. It's just blinking blue. Turn off. What is this thing fucking doing? There we go. Okay. Okay, the tracker's back on. Calibrate. Oh, but it's in a very weird spot. Whatever. We'll take it. Okay, that seems to be right, so... Application programming interface. To be honest, I have flapped you to the song. Hang on. Hang on. Where we're going, we don't need rhythm. Thanks for the sub, Sugar Danny. Womp 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 on his 3 massive bed-breaking thumps. Good lord, don't mention it. Same way as Seabat. I miss the real Eland API Eland. 3 big guys. Stop. API equals advanced PIS integration. Oh, cool! Long story short, it's what allows applications to communicate with each other. Eland T-posing to your location. Starting dominance 100 yards and closing. God. Ah. Is my leg drifting again already? It is! Although I'm not sure it's the tracker drifting. I think it's more the leg. Oh, okay. So when I was like, the tracker's in a weird spot, it kind of fixed itself then. Ewan, you are literally the only person who can notice this. What, the leg in the weird spot? No, it was like my right leg was like bending up more. I just came back from Serbia. They make super good barbecue? Hell yeah. Sweet Caroline T-pose pose. Ah. I did... We're talking about Monster Hunter, right? Masturbation in a form of stress relief. When I tell you to go fuck yourself, I'm just looking out for you. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works at all, Air. Sounds legit though, don't shoot the messenger. What messenger? You're not bringing me a message from everybody. You're just saying, go fuck yourself. Don't get offended at me when I say this. Hi, Amelia. Amelia? I want to say Amelia. That sounds better. So we played a bunch of Monster Hunter yesterday. I got my Gore Magala set. I got my second tier 8 lance, which honestly, this new lance is fucking busted bonkers. I love it so much. Being able to have artillery, or not artillery, being able to have load up, so that I have 3 shells instead of 2 in a wide lance. Oh my god, it's so much more damage. It's so nice. Gunlance has been like, okay, I'm a Gunlance player. I am not a Switch X player. Gunlance feels good again. Gunlance feels right. I was watching Townie this morning. I don't care who the IRS sends, I'm not paying my taxes. But Amelia, we'll have a, like, cute beach day then. And I'll be able to not wear these rags. God, I need to just fucking update this model. I found some news, try it on Big Bad. I was watching Townie this morning. Townie is your local Australian man. He's in a lot of GTA RP. Hi, Kodiak! I know him from VR chat. He's been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I tune into his stream, and he's got the UI for the blacksmith open. And he's looking at low-rank Chotacabra gear. And he's like, okay, so I don't understand skills, and I don't understand decorations. Hi, Grianne. Decorations, they're not actual decorations. You don't see them, right? And everybody's like, no. Decorations are like gem sockets. You put them in your gear. He's like, okay, so they're just stats? And we're like, kinda. They can be stats. They can also be effects. They're exactly like the skills on your gear, but they're connected to the gem that you put in your gear. He's like, okay. So I have this skill on the Chotacabra piece that says free meal. And that's 1 of 3, and we're like, yes. And if I have a decoration, there's a decoration for free meal? Yes, sir. So if I put free meal, the gem, the decoration, in that chest piece that has free meal, do they overwrite each other and it's still just 1 of 3 free meal, or is it now 2 of 3 free meal? And everyone's like, 2 of 3. They add together. He's like, oh, okay, I'm getting it. I'm cooking, I get it. If I then have another piece of gear with free meal, so I've got this chest piece, 1 of 3 free meal, decoration 1 of 3 free meal, and then gloves 1 of 3 free meal, that all adds together for 3 of 3 free meal? Like, he's like questioning this, right? And we're like, yes, that is literally exactly how it works. Oh, okay, I get it. Well, I'm sitting here thinking, new player to Monster Hunter. Yep, this is, he's learning the system. Maybe a little tentatively if he just did the things he'd like learn, but, he's asking questions, sure. He exits out of the blacksmith, and the motherfucker is in full Arkveld armor. He's done with the story, and he's learning about gems and decorations and skills, and I'm just like, what? How did he get this far? This motherfucker is the literal definition of Unga Bunga, I don't care, let me bonk monster. A true hammer bro to the fullest. He was in low rank Arkveld. That's still the end of the story, Gale. That's still like, he has gone through everything and gotten to high rank. And that's, oh my god. I cannot imagine going through that much of the story and not understanding the gems. Because, like, I get into a game and, like, that's the type of system that's like, this is where the creativity and, like, build diversity comes from. This is the first thing I want to learn. And this dude just said, does this change my buttons so I can bonk harder? No? Then I can already bonk, we're good, send it. Like, I just have the gear, that's it? Sponsored tutorials are not good? That's fair. That's true. Hi, Sleepies. He already had 3 pages of decorations. So, like, okay, I understand learning about decorations. But he was also learning about the skills in general. He was like, if I put chess piece, free meal with gloves free meal, that goes to 2 of 3, right? That's like, he didn't understand the skills at all. Which, I mean, fine. It was wild to me, and I don't want this to come off as shitting on Townie. I love Townie. But it was definitely like literal opposite of the scale from me of this dude just wants to bonk, he wants to play the game, he wants to hit monsters, and all the other stuff is in his way. You say that like it's a funny story, but I literally have not explored anything with the gems and shit. Like, I just have the gear and that's it. You're making fun of an entire chat of people that he's referring to. Oku, I think you would look at the skills and know instantly with the gear you're making. I think you would look at it and be like, okay, I equip this gear, 1 of 3 free mail. I equip this one, that puts it at 2 of 3. You would literally see them add together. To be honest, I don't really do deco and stuff till I was like hour 70-ish. I just have the gear and that's it. You don't get decos until high rank. So it makes sense not learning about decorations. He had 3 pages of decorations. This wasn't like he just killed Arkveld and then was looking at them. This was like, he had 3 pages of decorations already. To be fair, I didn't care as much for Jewels and Wilds in comparison to past games. I also did with a hammer, so I feel that. I'm looking at the now since I have more on hand. Oh my goodness. I barely understood that shit by the end of World. That's pretty much me when I played Try. No, I preview the armor and go, what does this look good with? I look at the weapon and see the poison or dragon icon, like, which icon I need more? And you get a good chunk of decos early. But deco slots are from high rank. Not understanding decorations right away, that's understandable to me. Not understanding the skills by the time you beat the story, that one's a little crazy to me, guys. That's the one that I'm like, huh? I've noted that some things cap off, calculating that birds some brain cells, especially balancing attack up in infinity. When you get really into the numbers, when you get into like frame data and like value testing, Monster Hunter has some wacky ass, wonky spaghetti code formulas that are genuinely like, what the fuck? Like, you guys might not know this, but elemental damage has a cap. If you stack elemental damage, it cannot go above, I think it's 4 times the raw value on your weapon. And so, when you have, if you are stacking like elemental damage and you have some procs go off like resentment, you will be hitting a cap and any extra over that will stop not counting. They have a lot of hidden numbers like that that's just like, what? And the only way we know this isn't through any like tutorials or explanations or formulas given to us. No, it is all the player base has found this shit through trial and error. Yes, indeed. Defense and elemental resistance also has camp off and special effects. It's a good thing I look at the damage number and nod my head. Big number, good. You stack enough in elemental resistance. You don't get stat debuffs anymore. The game doesn't teach you this. Monster Hunter used to teach you this stuff, but they reached a point where it was problematic because the tutorials would be 6 hours long, and then there would be more like tutorials interspersed throughout the story. And it was like, it was fucking awful getting into a new Monster Hunter game and just being like, skip, 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 skip. I know most of this. Come on, skip, skip, skip. It was the 6-hour tutorials before you hunt a monster was like agonizing. In World, they took all that away. And they throw you right into a Great Jagras pretty fast. And I'd say that was better. You know, honestly, I'd say that was like undeniably and absolutely better. Because nobody was learning from this tutorial. At least I fucking wasn't. And all of that stuff that was being learned was through trial and error and looking stuff up anyway, so. I always figured it was 15 or 20 resistance to gain immunity to that elemental status. The main story didn't really force you to understand the skill mechanics. Yeah. What do you mean main story is the tutorial? I don't know, fam. If they told me, hey, you don't experience stat debuffs at the number, it wouldn't be that hard to understand. I don't think it would be either. But there's a lot of things like that. And when you throw 100 things like that at the player, it can get very overwhelming, right? Hi, Keo! When it becomes, hey, if you have 20 of an elemental resistance, you can't get that debuff anymore. Hey, your crit damage is 30%. It's not a double value. When you crit, your damage will hit 1.3 times. Hey, you can negatively crit. Hey, shelling cannot crit. Like, when you start giving all of those little things, it can be, you're going to gloss over them. Because it's going to be like, that's a little neat tidbit, but how do you get the player to care about each and every single little one of them, right? Gee, Sean BR Squish. The entirety of below rank is the tutorial. Hi, how's you? I'm good, we're cruising. I was telling a story about my friend Townie, which I thought was a fucking incredible, like, oh my god, this man's is unga bunga, how did he not understand this? And I think I might be the fucking, the crazy one here, because everybody's sitting here going, yeah, that's normal, that makes sense. Yeah, I get that, I relate. I'm like, what? No! And Wilds doesn't punish you hard enough? That is true. The only monster I've really struggled with is Gore Magala. Now, I've played 6 Monster Hunter games before this. We all know you the crazy one. The only monster I really struggle with is Gore Magala. Zoshia, Jindahad, Argveld, I'm pretty confident against any of those. Damage min-maxing details should be left to data miners, and that's fine. I kind of agree. Leave it to data miners and people that, like, really want to, like, test that stuff. And then, like, watch their YouTube video on it. That, I'm totally fine with. I do wish their weapon tutorials were a bit better. I do wish... Because that's my biggest gripe. That's the biggest hurdle I have. When I'm like, is there a weapon you find interesting? And a new player's like, I think this one looks good. And I'm like, okay, here's the YouTube video that's 15 minutes long. Watch this and try to, you know, learn from this. The moment I do that, people are like, really? And I'm like, if I know the weapon enough, I can teach them myself. I'm only, like, confident like that with half the weapons. I feel like I could teach people Greatsword, Insect Glaive, Dual Blades, Longsword, Hunting Horn, maybe Hammer, Gun Lance, Lance, Sword and Shield. Oh, I'm kind of fucking naming all of them, aren't I? I could not teach anybody Heavy Bowgun, Light Bowgun, or Bow. I really don't think I should teach Hammer, but I feel like I could grab a hammer and be like, yeah, this is easy enough. Townie, pretty much unga bunga everything. Thank you. Keo, where? What tutorials? Nerdlin. Teach me bow. Risu, I just said I can't do that one. Micaiah, I always forget this zone exists. Literally, like, I look at this and I'm like, oh yeah, that weird section in Twilight Highlands. But, like, I never think of this part of the zone. Fucking ever. Heavy Bowgun, Light Bowgun is unga bunga but guns? Ah blah. Some sort of combo training tutorials in the practice area would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I know they have, like, hey, here's the list of combos in the top right, and they have a really good training dummy. It'd be really nice if they had, like, an instructor who's like, hey, click me and I'll give you the 5-minute crash course. Kind of like what, Warhammer Darktide does, where it's like, you're playing this class, do this. So, like, for Gunlance, it'd be, okay, for Gunlance, you've got your stabs. You've also got your shelling. Bam, bam. Try combining the two. Poke, bam, poke, bam. Great. Now do this move. you know, and you do an upswing and downswing full burst. You can do that mid-combo, and they teach you, like, a quick reload. Just, like, having you do the abilities one by one and telling you, this is your bread and butter. Use this one for mobility. Do this one for this. Forgettable zone. Risu just wants to see you struggle. You failed me again, pink-haired femboy. For me, it was just Charge Blade seems neat. I'm gonna use it, and learned it on my own. That's crazy, Gale. I'm good at seeing a lot of the numbers and synergy of things. But, like, using things to test things, I really struggle with that aspect. You could not give me a Monster Hunter weapon and say, like, figure this out. I'm going to get to a point where I'm like, this seems good. And then I'm going to watch a YouTube video and be like, oh, I literally didn't learn, like, 3 or 5 moves. I did that with Switch Axe. I did that with Sword and Shield. I did that with Gun Lance. Lance I kind of figured out. Lance I got decent with on my own. And then I watched the video on Lance. I was like, okay, I'm kind of doing all the things. But Lance is literally, you know, poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Take that back. This comes up in GeoGuessr. I can get it in like 3 seconds, but legit never think about it. Yeah, once I see it, I'll get it real fast. Oh, Gesturation. I saw a really, really good YouTube video. It was a guy who's like, I've been playing WoW for 20 years. I love this game. I know this game in and out. If I play WoW GeoGuessr, I don't miss. So I thought of a way to make it challenging for me. And he puts on a blindfold. And his wife sits next to him. And they get an area in Krasarang Wilds. And he's like, all right, honey, what are we seeing? And she goes, it's a kind of like gross looking area. It's very green. It looks really wet. He's like, what color's the soil? The soil's brown, honey. What does it smell like? It looks like it would smell like rain. There's a bird. Oh, there's a bird. What does the bird look like? Kind of like an ostrich. And he's just like, an ostrich? And he's like, what kind of bird? Is it like, you know, is it like a crane? And she's like, I don't know what a crane looks like, honey. And they're going through it like this. And he's just like trying to fish for anything, right? And she's just like, yeah, I don't know what a crane looks like, sweetie. It was Krasarang Wild. It was in Mists of Pandaria. And it was literally like one of the crane statues on the island south of the Temple of the Crane. And they're just trying so hard. She starts looking around. She's like, there's a pagoda with like orange or brown on the outside. And he's like, does it kind of look like, you know, a Chinese aesthetic? And she's like, yeah, it looks like it'd be Chinese. He's like, oh, okay, I know where we are. Bad wife should get one that knows what a crane is. Same one with dual blades, flower. What is the common D&D rogue called in modern RPGs? Like old D&D rogue, where rogue has a bow and a bag of tricks and daggers, throwing knives. I think that's ranger. That's all I mean by that. Oh my god, I need to get a wife to try this. Smells like dirt, smell like poop, barrens, or sulfur. I watched like 5 minutes of it. I want to watch more, but I wanted to watch it with people. It was really entertaining. Just watching him be like, I've got an idea. Does the bird look like a crane or an ostrich? I don't know what a crane looks like. Does it got a big beak? Yeah, it's a pretty big beak. Like a long beak? I'd say it's a long beak. Okay. That sounds so fucking fun. I need to find someone who doesn't know anything about WoW for that. Yeah, assassin. Modern rogue? Is that just a stealth archer nowadays? Skyrim build? The second zone they were in was the Storm Peaks of Wrath the Lich King. And she's like, it looks like there's snow. It looks like there's a lot of snow. Oh, but it could just be sand. I can't tell if this is a just really light colored desert. It's snow or sand. And the poor guy with his blindfold is just like, great. Hi, unknown. Hi, Noodles. When and where? Congrats on 600 days of walking, Yulin. Thank you. We're doing absolutely nothing to celebrate it today. I'd play a game. We'd have a long stream, but I have an electrician coming later today, so no extra stream. I think I'm gonna do it Saturday. I think tomorrow we will do Lethal Company. Thursday is my next open day. But I don't want to do 2 days. I don't want to do 3 days in a row of no nap. So we will put that off to the next open day. Friday is VR chat. Saturday. Hi, Central. Doom? I don't know about Doom. I want to give Spirit Tracks another try. I want to actually see if the mic is fixed on Spirit Tracks. Anytime, any place. Doom on day 666. Rip drinking night. Oh, you're right. Fuck, that is kind of game night, isn't it? No. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. These happen like once every 50 days. And honestly, I've kind of fucked up the last two. I should put a little bit more effort into this one. I don't know fuck all about WoW or FF. I know a lot about WoW. I know a decent amount about FF14. I would like to think I know a lot about Monster Hunter, but it's not like I regularly go back to stuff. So if I saw things from like Monster Hunter Tri, I'd be like, I don't have a fucking clue where this is. I don't even know what game this is. Banjo-Tooie of Spirit Tracks failure? An unknown where. If Spirit Tracks doesn't work, I feel like it would be better to just do something that I know will work that I don't need to emulate. So, let me look at... Oh. Can I bring up Steam? Can't look at my desktop right now. Okay. Library. What games do I have in my library that I could potentially play on stream on a long stream day? What the fuck is Bad Rats? When the fuck did I get Bad Rats? What is that? You had added Bad Rats the Rat's Revenge to their library. What the fuck is that? I do not remember this game at all. An unknown where north, hold it down. I got the Pokeball ready. I'm trying to think of how to do it online. I'm guessing the best way is for you to have GeoGuessr up. And I just have a 3D map on. Sharing screen so I can show the exact pixel. So the way they did it was she would look at the picture like and move around. And then she would switch it to like the overall map view, and that's when he would take his blindfold off. For the two of you, you'd have to be like sharing screen. And Air would just have to, or you would have to not look at the picture moving around, and Air would have to be the one playing. And then he'd have to switch to map view. And you'd have to guess based on the conversation you've had. Hey, Elin, can you tell chat about your new shirt? I already did yesterday, Noodles. I completely exposed the DMs with me and Jack. Hi, Willie. Willie. Did you play Satisfactory 1.0 at all? I put like 100 or 150 hours into it when 1.0 launched. I didn't get very far though, because I was trying to make everything pretty. And like, actually getting stuff done, I was fucking pathetic at it. You're right, by the way. Monarch of 1980s Rogue archetype is a ranger. Hmm. Oh no, Bad Rat's a gag gift. Thanks for the gift sub. Hi, Yeland. Okay, good, Pat. My first language isn't English, and I'm dumb, so gonna be awful for you. There's Farah. I bought Farah the Sundered Tribes, and I haven't played it, so that could just be something that I play for 12 hours. Do I have Astroneer? Oh, I just have Astroneer. That could be a game I play. I have Gunfire Reborn. That could be a game I play. I've played it, but I do have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on Steam because of Icy Fire Mage. I could just play through that. Hi, Yuki. I played a bit, but didn't get far. Things are not pretty either, Lamau. Mine isn't either, Brickell. Not you, gay. Eland, how woke is your library? Oh, it's not woke at all. I pay very close attention to the woke curator list. And so I know what games to... I can't even say it. Don't mention it. It's probably... I don't know if it's overly woke, but... maybe I should say it's not woke enough. I have Frostpunk. I don't remember getting Frostpunk. I have Moss? What the fuck is Moss? I don't remember this at all. This is a gift from Icy Fire. I feel like this is a gift from Icy Fire again. I have New World. I have Conan Exiles. I have Enshrouded. These are... Oh god. Enshrouded was January 2024? What? Any other games that I really didn't play much? Valheim I've never played much. I think those are all the games that I really haven't played that are in my Steam library. I have Ark, but I don't really want to play that one. Ukulele. There's a lot of, like, co-op or multiplayer games there that aren't really, like, a game like Spirit Tracks that would be good. Moss is cute. Don't mention it. Woke Curator list is wild. I love it, Sugar Danny. It's so fucking funny. Just, like, it has to be parody. It can't be real. I bought Moss for you, actually forgot. Yeah, I did. Because I didn't have, like, any intention of playing Cairo. It's, you know what? It's there if I want to someday. Not enough. Frostpunk is peak. Moss is cute. Valheim is a great game. Valheim, Enshrouded, Farah, and Palworld, and Conan. I got all these games and I was like, wow, I'm really having fun with crafting survival games. I should play these more. But I don't want to play them solo, and groups just never really happen for them. Admittedly, I'm kind of difficult to play with for things like that. Valheim is nice, but really needs a group. Nuts and bolts. Wait, Perkel. Don't you fucking say you're finished. I can't believe Air is asking Gestoration to dox themselves. Holy shit, we're already at 1.9 miles? How did that happen? Bruh. I need a drink. You couldn't tell that already, Air. Maybe. That is really funny, Jess, because we just have so many fins here. Got it, Gale. Elon, may I borrow 6 ounces of milk? What do you mean by borrow? What do you mean may you borrow 6 inches of milk? 6 inches? 6 ounces of milk. What does that mean to borrow? You gonna give it back? You gonna, like, drink it and, like, give it back? I don't want borrowed milk. I don't want it coming back. You can just have 6 ounces of milk, okay? You can even have a little more if you want. I don't want the milk back. It's for coffee. I'll give you 6 ounces back later. Jumalata. That's a Finnish word that I have no idea how to say. I just think like the Woke Games list would be parody. For the last 9 years have really made me question that mindset. It's one of those things where it's like... It's so hard to tell. Because sometimes they say such stupid things, it's like, yeah, this is parody. This is a joke. They know. But then you see something else that's like, oh god, they might be serious. Like when they review Who to Werewolf Girlfriend 3. It's like, yep, parody. This is a joke. This is dumb. But then they review Satisfactory and they're like, Ada says something about, you know, non-binary pioneers and dating against terms of service or whatever. Woke game. It's just like, oh god. That might actually be like a real thing picking that out. Grabbing the camera made me think I was in trouble. I just think like the Woke Games list would be parody. Have you tried the Woke Game Detector game? Where you get the title and have to determine if it's woke? I haven't even heard of this gesturation. That sounds really funny. I gotta clean today. Ugh. When we end stream, we're not gonna nap. I'm gonna clean my room a bit. And reset it back up, because right now, the main treadmill is like off to the side. Which has been kind of nice having way more space than I normally have. But it's off to the side. I need to move it back. That is not going to be fun. I also need to... I need to stop dragging my feet with getting a new PC. Should I talk about Kuro? Kuroki wants new PC parts. And Kuroki is impatient. They have decided they might stop streaming for a little bit to do Uber Eats. To, you know, build up the money to buy the PC parts they need, and once they have that, go back to streaming. I wish nothing but success on them, and I hope they get everything they think is going to happen. I am incredibly skeptical. Because their plan is they don't have a car, so they want to rent an e-bike and deliver Uber Eats on an e-bike. They want to do deliveries at like 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. when, you know, there's not many people on the road and it'll be easier to drive around. And it sounds like they're expecting to get a lot of money in a very short amount of time, which I hope they get all of that. But I was listening to the plan this morning and I was like, I don't know about this, Kuro, but best of luck. You can't drag your feet more than me. I had a somewhat broken Windows install. Need to reinstall Win 10 to fix since December. Oh, God. For me, I have a 2070 graphics card, and I have an i5 something CPU. I also just have a very low amount of RAM and VRAM. There's a specific site I've used, watched a few videos about, but not getting it to load. There's a few that you can just Google for. Wait, what is this for, Gesturation? I have a list of parts, like PC parts that I can get. The woke detector game, sorry? Okay. I have a list of PC parts. I need to find a case, which, honestly, a case should be like the least of my worries. I'm pretty sure damn near any case is gonna work with any setup. The rig I'm buying will be about $2,000, which, that's what savings are for, but I hate spending that much money. It's time, though. It's time. I got my computer in, like, 2019. It was an Origin pre-built, and it's so compact and tight. I want to look at the parts list? Okay. It's so compact and tight that, like, it would be obnoxious to, like, try and just build up from what I have. I think it'll just be a lot more ideal to build fresh. It was Fradel who put it together. She included drives in it. I don't need the drives. My 3 drives are actually pretty good. I can just take those. Shinkozen has also looked at it. How about a Lian Li case 15 years ago? Nah, I just reuse each time. If there's one thing I really like about my case, I mean, it's really compact, which is okay. I don't really care about a compact case. But one thing that's really nice about it is that it has water cooling. And it has this, like, felt cover over the fans. And so it's really easy to clean. The fans don't get dirty. The intake fans, anyway. The outtake fans don't have that felt cover, and I need to clean those a bit more. But the 3 intake fans, they have a felt cover over them. So, like, every 2 weeks, I can just pop it open, take this felt cover, vacuum it, pop it back on, and it looks pristine. I really liked that feature of it. What are we at? 2.2? Hell yeah. Yeah, I definitely need a new case. I also just kind of want a new case. As much as I like that felt cover thing, I could probably get it with another computer, and I just need a bigger case. I'm not really interested in getting, like, a pretty case. So, like, Cairo just got a new PC. And they have, like, a fancy, I think it's Honkai Star Rail case? It's like a themed character case and everything, and it looks super fucking good. I don't really need it to look good. I need it to be a box that holds the parts. How did I open my menu? Lian Li 011, any model. I have that, and it's pretty spacey. Basic black box case supremacy. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I would like it to have, you know, one glass side. I'm thinking that's... I have one glass side on my current case. And I didn't have that on the case before, and I'm kind of like, this is kind of nice. I like this. The history of my computers. When I was I think I was in middle school. Maybe like 11, 12 years old. Yeah, those are getting harder to find. The black box or the, like, one glass side? Seem like cases that want all glass now? Oh, the Monolith Club. When I was about 12 years old, I started playing Diablo 2. I put that on my dad's computer, and I was kind of just in the office all the time. And it got to a point where my parents were like, all right, if he's going to be here all the time, he's going to need his own computer. So for like a Christmas or something or a birthday, they got me, I think my dad upgraded and I got the old computer. I think my dad wiped the drives, gave me that computer. I had that, oh God, for like 6 years. I had it for 6 years, and then when I was 18 and going off to college, they bought me a gaming laptop. I actually still have this gaming laptop, but the thing is, it is a brick at this point. I remember downloading World of Warcraft on this thing, opening that up and putting the settings to ultra, and the one I remember was view distance. Turning up the view distance while floating in Crystal Song Forest and seeing just the World of Warcraft horizon in front of me was just like, whoa, this was awesome. And so that's just a moment that's ingrained in my memory forever. I ran that for probably 3-4 years. It had some overheating issues. When I would play on this thing, I had to sit in my bed, and I had to have a literal, like, desk fan in my lap between my legs. And I was using that as, like, the tabletop that the laptop would sit on. So I'd be on my bed, back against the wall, legs on the bed, fan in between my thighs, laptop on the faceplate of the fan. The fan was like literally pointing up at the ceiling. And my mouse, I would have an old yearbook from high school on the bed next to me and my mouse on that. Me putting ice on my lap. The joke was that, you know, I couldn't play games without having a fan on my nuts because I was just that sweaty at games. Getting rid of that laptop was nice. I built my own PC after this. I remember seeing, the website MMO Champion. That's some jank ass shit. The website MMO Champion, they would have PC builds. They had the whale build, the dolphin build, and I think I bought a dolphin build. I think they also had like a guppy build. But I bought one of their dolphin builds and put that together. Now, my dumbass did not put it together right. I actually fried the motherboard because I didn't know about the little rubber contact things to keep the motherboard separated from the metal case siding. So I just screwed my motherboard directly onto the case side and fried it. Thankfully, Amazon has a great return policy, so that didn't cost me too much. I built that thing, eventually it was working great. I used that. Standoffs? You screwed who? I screwed the motherboard to the side of the PC case. That was a PC I got in probably 2012, 2013. And I used that until 2019. I think I had to upgrade the GPU once. 2019. I'm a 9-to-5 jobber. Clocking in at 7 in the morning. I have disposable income. I'm not paying rent because I still live with parents. I have money to burn. I have never had money like this in my life. And, I got an Oculus Rift because I was getting into VR. I was watching VR streams, VR chat streams, and I was like, I fucking want this. I get an Oculus Rift for $300. I put that shit on. I go into VR chat, and I have like 3 frames per second. And so it was like, this computer cannot handle VR. Let's upgrade. So I did not want to build again. You know, it took me so much effort in learning the first time that I said, fuck it. I am just going to buy a pre-built. I bought an Origin PC. I want to say it was like $2,000. It's been solid. It's been keeping me going. Hi, Q. I got a few magnets on it from a loot box TM from like 12 years ago. Some Blizzard characters in the cute and deadly style. Yeah, mine has 3 glass panels. Gaming, Crystal Song, FD Zone. There really is fucking nothing there, which is a shame because it's so pretty. Me putting ice on my lap. That's some jank ass shit approved. Gaming laptop heating issues. No way. Says I as my laptop burns my thighs. Standoffs cry who screwed who. I do really need a better cooling pad. I had a very effective cooling pad. It felt so jank. It felt so stupid to have this fan face up with my laptop on it. They are metal. Alu. Hot thighs. Crystal Song Force is empty because Dalaran renders the entire zone while you were in it due to technical limitations at the time. Awful. I get it though. That makes sense. Unfortunate though. I need a drink. We are in an area that deals with the red dragonflight in WoW. And are you guys ready to hear something crazy? I don't find Alexstrasza that hot. I don't know why. Everyone else is just like, oh man, Alexstrasza, fucking dragon mommy. And she's pretty fucking slutty. She used to wear like a fucking thong just for fun. I don't know why. I just look at her and I'm like, she fucking loses every fight she gets into. I don't know why. She should be turbo hot to me. And she just isn't. They tried adding quests in the Crystal Song after the fact. And every time it's a laggy mess. Yes, who? That's crazy. I know, Mokaya. I was in Epicord like a month or 2 ago. And she came up and everyone's like, oh, Alexstrasza, fuck yes. And I was just like, oh, I feel so out of place right now. Yulin politely, literally who? Time to break his ankles. Farisu. Spell Alexstrasza in chat real quick for Noodles so that Noodles can Google them and Air too and go, this character. Or, oh, I see. Click her in Dragonflight. She says, I do have big mom energy. Oh, Yulin's clearly broken. Don't look, guys. I think... Hi, Yasu. I just said that twice, didn't I? I think it was just my hipster energy where I was like, everybody likes Alexstrasza. Well, I'm gonna like Ysera. Ysera's gonna be the cool one to me. I like her so much more because everybody likes Alexstrasza. I don't know why. But like, for real, she's very mint. And overhyped at time. Fan art is better. I think... Alexstrasza, I think her old model... Her old design, not her old model, but her old design was more fun. But I think her newer design is more appropriate. Her Heroes of the Storm design was neat. Her personality, goddamn. Her personality, she was annoying in Dragonflight. I don't know. Probably best to Google WoW Alexstrasza in case someone else reused the model. I mean, I think if you Google Alexstrasza, you're going to get WoW Alexstrasza first. There's probably someone on Twitch There's a lot of porn. There's a lot of porn. There's Heroes of the Storm, Alexstrasza, but like WoW is just gonna be at the top. Third-party Alexstrasza animations go crazy peggies. Best girl in WoW is Whitemane, followed by Xal'atath, followed by the Barov women, followed by Lady Four Horsemen, followed by nothing else. The rest are L's. I wouldn't say the rest are L's. What are you playing on? Googled mid. Name the name. Huh. Wait, what? One word would. Oh, a laptop? Hi, Proxy. Coming in halfway on that sentence. I used to play on a laptop. I'm not on a laptop anymore. It was not very nice. I guess being a Jaina fan is my hottest take. I'm dumb with Jaina also. I hated Jaina. I think she too radically changed from being the loving, so accepting of the Horde, let's be friends everybody, to genocidal maniac. Kill all Horde is bad. They're literally just the worst. And then I kind of was like, you know, they did literally nuke her city. She's kind of absolutely fucking justified for being as mad as she is. I don't know why I'm so against Jaina, because literally looking at her, there's nobody that's as relatable in WoW, personality-wise, to me than Jaina, because I would try to be that nice. I would be the one that's like, let's all get along and be friends, and then I would get burned in the ass for it, and then I would spiral down and be like, never give them a chance. Literally kill them all. They're all monsters, and the longer you wait to accept that, the more it will hurt you. I would 100% go through that. And so, like, I should like Jaina a lot more than I do. Whitemane, Dead or Alive, both hunt. Oh, I was just gonna say, Crazy Jane is the best Jaina. And I'm annoyed she got over it too quick. Elin, watch out, there's a fire! We did walk through the fire. I really like Whitemane. I think Whitemane is fucking psychotic. Personality-wise, she's a monster. Man, she's hot. Man, she's hot. I like it. I like it. I really like the Heroes of the Storm rework for Whitemane. For a while, I really liked Maya of Shadowsong. And then I heard her voice and realized she's a fucking grandma that's like 10,000 years old, and I was like, ooh, I don't like this one as much. But I did really like Maya of Shadowsong for a long time. I really liked Ysera. She died. What other girls are there? I'm like, ooh, I really like this one. I fucking hate Irel. I think Irel is one of the worst characters in the game. I don't care how cute she is. I think she is literally just put into the game to replace Velen, who's old and crusty, and they wanted to deny main character who's like young and cute. I cannot stand Irel. And then she ended up being awful in the end anyway, with like the whole Magar genocide take over the world with the light shit. Fuck Irel. We love Sally. I was ready to burn the Horde down in Holy Fire for that woman. Then she got better, and I guess we chill with the Horde again. Hi, Kyra. Whitemane crazy just like me for real. Ysera died, then she got better. I gave up on WoD when they killed Murad. Can someone spell Irel? Y-R-E-L. 4 letters. Y-R-E-L. She's playable in Heroes of the Storm. Regrettably, I'm fucking good with her. Hi, Cookie! Regrettably, I'm actually like a really good Irel player. But... Gah, I hate her lore. Whitemane could get it. in particular, there's like a few animations. I forget the artist, but it's Whitemane and Jaina. And Jaina has like a fucking foot-long, just massive log. And it's that one with Whitemane, that's pretty great. Yes, she could get it. Who else? Who else? When you said Whitemane, it was the first thing I thought of. I am not sorry. Massive log. That doesn't cut down the search results. If you looked up, like, on Rule 34, Whitemane, Jaina, Video, and Futanari, you're not gonna get too many. Well, you're gonna get maybe 2 pages. Yep, Draenei Gawk. Are you listing WoW women now? I'm trying to think of the girls in WoW that I think are really cool. And I'm like, well, there's Whitemane. I liked Ysera. Look, I'll say it, Fuda is mid. And this is why everybody says you have crazy L takes. Okay, I gotta think of expansion. In Burning Crusade, as soon as you admit it's just Whitemane and Xal'atath and the Ghost Girls, I don't even know who the Ghost Girls you're talking about are. Xal'atath is not top tier. Someone who only got as far as Mom. I always felt bad that Tyrande wound up playing second fiddle to Malfurion. I cannot stand Tyrande. I think she is so poorly written. Sylvanas and her sisters, more Vanessa Van Cleef or whatever. Ysera's daughter, Tyrande. I don't like Sylvanas and her sisters. I think they're all dumb. Blizzard has a crazy problem with writing elves. They cannot write elves with any sense of competence. Moira I like, but dwarves are a little wide for short stacks. Vanessa Van Cleef is okay. She's a little dumb, but okay. Ysera's daughter is boring. Xal'atath is easily one of the best characters in WoW. You are fucking cooked. Goku versus the WoWcast, who wins? Oh, Goku. In a heartbeat. It's not even a contest. Like, Goku can just destroy planets if he wants to. Like, he just wins. There is no WoW power that can even stand up to Goku. Wrath of the Lich King. Oh, there was an orc girl I really, really liked. Her name was Zayla. And I thought she was really cool. She was from Cataclysm, and you help her, actually, in this video we're walking through, you help her take over the town that's run by Dragonmaw orcs, and she's super loyal to Garrosh. And then when the Siege of Orgrimmar raid comes out, they completely retcon her personality and voice and made her a boss that you don't kill, she escapes, and then in the Warlords of Draenor expansion, she's the final boss of the pre-expansion event. I really liked her before they rewrote her. Once they rewrote her, she was trash, but questing with her in Twilight Highlands, I thought she was really cool. It's just yet another elf Furisu whose feet they keep focusing too much on. Don't ATP emote me, you know it's true. Unrelated, there's 2 side characters' death that really pissed me off. Admiral Taylor and the SI7 Sniper Girl. Yeah. Admiral Taylor, I get what they were going for, and I do think it works, but it's like, this just sucks. I'm just sad about this, and it feels like because that's not where the story ends, it gets forgotten. But it's meant to show you that, like, you know, garrisons were not an easy thing. It was dangerous, and you pulled off this thing where others failed. Even Admiral Taylor couldn't do what you did. But it just sucks. I liked that Oh, BDO. I like that he went soon after Nazgrim. Because Nazgrim and Taylor felt like a pair, and it felt weird with one of them being alive. The sniper girl, I mean, that was just Legion when they were killing off so many characters. Her eyes, the tattoos. She's half naked and has bandages on her, fucking based. She's also dead and smells like a rotting corpse. She's willing to die for my admiral. We followed him to Pandaria. Then Wadi died off screen. Admiral Taylor's story was cut content. We never found out the person controlling the necromancer in that story. Supposed to be finished, but you'll never know now. Cliche, but I kind of like the pink-haired gnome, Death Knight, who showed up here and there. Same with the sniper gal. She was part of Kata Westfall stuff in Pandari, but she died in the Rogue Artifact stuff and comes back in Shadowlands as a spider. Yeah. I like Lady Vash. I do like Lady Vash. I always thought she was cool. If there was a Naga that wasn't killed off or just outright evil, they would probably be my favorite character. I can't think of too many chicks in WoW that I really like. This is hard. I bet if I went through all the followers in the Legion class halls, I could find a few that I like. I remember thinking Thistly Crow is pretty good for the Druid followers. She's kind of like a tomboy elf that, is a feral druid that is kind of angsty, kind of like jumps the gun too much, but she listens to you. I think you can have her as a follower that like follows alongside you. So when you're questing around Legion, she'll be with you. Druid's opinion disregarded. Okay. She's a fun one for sure, very perky. Yeah. Trying to think if there's a demon hunter that's pretty fun. There's the one demon hunter tomboy that's basically the same as Thistly Crow, but she was cool. And there's me, running around with my light elemental in Legion. I'm trying to think, are there any monks? Are there any monks that were really cool? Yeah. I think Whitemane is a clear winner for me. I really like Whitemane. I need a drink. They did not introduce any girls in War Within that I like. They're all fucking earthen. They did not introduce any girls in Dragonflight that I liked. Shadowlands, they just reintroduced dead characters. BFA, Do you not know of any of the other characters I mentioned? Barov Mom Daughter or Lady Blow Me from Nax? Kind of, but like they're just, I don't know, I didn't think much of them. They're bosses in Nexramas, right? Barov Mom and Daughter, okay, that's in Skolo. And then the one girl with the green sword in Nax? Yeah. Do you need to open the wiki and start posting women for you to give your opinion on? No. I just don't think there's that many girls in WoW that I'm like, ooh, I like this. I think all of the female characters in WoW that I really like are OCs of artists. Like Monara. Well, women aren't hot. There are only like 5 good ones, SMH. Yeah, but you're being weird about it, Frisu, and naming like all the goth ones. Question mark. What? I'm not wrong. How am I being weird? You're not being weird, you're being rude. We're talking about preferences and being like, this is a girl that I like. And you're like, I only like these and the rest are trash. You're cooked if you like the others that I don't like. And it's like, come on. At least I'm not a cringe Sylvanas enjoyer. Look, I'll agree with you. Sylvanas enjoyers are cringe, okay? I love you, Nyxwar. But being a loyalist is weird. Too few polygons. In World of Warcraft, yes. In the SFMs, they've got plenty of polygons. I promise you. I don't know. This is gonna be fucking weird. I see it like a good animation, a good porns thing, and like if there's 2 versions, and like one is Tyrande, and one is some generic night elf, I'm gonna use the generic night elf one. It's always porn with you. A lot of the time. I prefer seeing a non-character. Because most of the WoW characters I think are... Yeah. Lady Liandrin is okay. I really wish the Nightborn were prettier. They need more options that don't make them all look old. Why does every Nightborn look old? I really like them, but... They all look 10,000 years old. Hey, aren't we forgetting the best gal? Princess Theradris? Oh god. And Queen Therazane, of course. They ruined Liandrin in game by taking away her tier 3. Her armor bot looks stupid, all bulky. Yeah. I don't disagree. I don't know. I look at other Blizzard games and there's girls I like a lot more. Are there other games at all where I'm like, I like a lot of the main characters? I don't know if that's like thing. So in Final Fantasy, I like Y'shtola. Y'shtola's great. I don't like fucking... Oh god, what's her name? Ysel? The pugilist girl? The other Blizzard games. You could say Overwatch, there's no shame. I was thinking Overwatch, Diablo, and StarCraft. Those are the Blizzard games I was thinking of. In Overwatch, there's, a lot of good characters, because I feel like that's the only good thing about Overwatch is character designs. In StarCraft, I really like Nova. Nova's great. In Diablo, ooh, there's not many like in-game characters that are like overly like wowie zowie, but the playable characters in Diablo, the sorceress in Diablo 3 is fantastic. The monk in Diablo 3 is top tier. The demon hunter's pretty good. The witch doctor's okay. Did you forget sexy Chromie from HOTS? No. No, I did not forget Chromie. Hydaelyn, oh fuck. Impressive how you remember the lore of all those games. Overwatch is really going hard the Gunnar pleasing route. None of the new women heroes are anything other than 20-something thin and petite. There was the Junker Queen, who's very like fucking turbo muscle. But Juno, Kiriko, there's another new girl, right? I'm forgetting. I love with Kiriko that people were like, you know your game is dead when nobody's making art of your character. There's no porn of your character. And there was like a 2 to 3 month delay. And then Kiriko is like the new diva in that she's by far the most popular. Younger Queen looked raped, except her arms always seemed weirdly small. Ilari and the new one they are releasing, all tiny and slim SMH. I played Overwatch, like, not when it first came out, but a couple months after it first came out, and I did not play much. Do I even remember what the last character was? I was playing right before the Centaur robot came out. I forget her name. I didn't get to play with her, but I stopped playing and then she came out. That's when I was playing. Yeah, Queen is great, but not counting her as she was more or less last Overwatch 1 hero, along with Sojourn. Orisa, yeah. Played Overwatch 2 for a little bit, it was okay. I have a few friends that really like Overwatch 2. Jewel is like, she'll never play Marvel Rivals and she loves Overwatch. Spacefish and Matthews and Smug play it now and then. Koyo, Fausto, and them play it now and then. With Marvel Rivals, I mean, I just never played it, so I know it a lot less. I kind of know the Marvel lore, but I'm very unfamiliar with the gameplay as a whole. We're at 3.6. We might finish with this video. I hope we finish with this video. Diablo. Sorceress is great. The Sorceress in Diablo 3 has the voice actress that does Azula in Avatar. Literal top tier. Monk is good. Witch Doctor and Demon Hunter okay. The Barbarian's alright. Farisu would probably like the Necromancer girl the most. Crusader is okay. Diablo 4... yeah. I care much less about these characters. I think maybe it's because you've got a lot more customization that they feel like player characters, and you care far less about their voice. Or maybe the voice is the only thing you have to judge them on, I should say. I don't know, they feel much less like immutable characters. In Diablo 3, it was like, you knew the personality of the sorceress. You know what she looked like, you knew her personality, she was like a defined character. And the sorceress in Diablo 4 just is like, very much more the player character. D3 Necro is hot, confirmed. Yeah, see, Farisu just likes goth girls. Oh, it's raining. What's another game? Are there any video games that I can think of that I'm like, this girl was perfect and I really liked her? I like goth girls and alt girls. Girls covered in tattoos and piercing. Also girls with redacted. Girls with redacted? You just said you hated Fuda. You said it was overrated, huh? Hi, Crimson Lily. Thank you for the follow. E-girls aren't Fuda? Okay. So... asking out of a point of perspective of, I don't know. Can you explain to me why they're different? Because to me, I could see them being lumped together. But I could understand that there's differences, but I don't fully know. So on a serious note, Furisu, can you explain T-girls aren't Fuda? If it's human and above AOC and it's alive. Oh dear. I can tell you why I really liked and still like Fuda. To me, growing up. Help. Hi, Kakazu. Fuda is a fetishized version of what T-girls are, honestly. They're usually more perverse. Like they have a cock and pussy. Hi, Violet. Avexen. For me growing up, I really liked Futanari, and still do, because I didn't like the expectations of what men had. I didn't like the idea that I was supposed to be tall, buff, strong, the protector, the breadwinner. I've always wanted to be the princess, the support, the nurturer, the caregiver. I've always wanted to take care of somebody and care more about things emotionally. I have never wanted to be, standard dude. And so for me, looking at Futanari, I kind of associated women, but with, like, genitalia of dominance, if that makes sense. I mean, women are soft, dicks are nice. Seems like it would be the best of both worlds. To me, Futanari represented women and dominance, which typically you do not associate women with dominance. Dominance would be masculine. Submissiveness would be feminine. And Futanari was feminine dominance, which I liked. That was like, this is what I see as ideal in someone. And so, to me, I liked Futanari. I will say, of the different subcategories of Futanari, I don't like it when they've got both parts. I don't like it when they've got the dick and the vagina. To me, that's like, how does this work? I like when they just have the dick. To call it a fetishized version of T-girls. I can see that in some cases. I do not like it in Fuda art when they have, like, the ginormous dick. That's always weird to me. When there's a dick that, like, goes down to the ankles, or, like, it literally goes up between their cleavage and, like, they could literally bump it with their chin. To me, I'm like, what the hell? If people like it, I guess, sure. Oh, I've never associated Futanari and trans girls. They've always just been very separate in my mind. But, like, when I look at, the summation of the parts, I'm like, why are they separate? I could see them being lumped together. Would be passing out trying to get blood in that thing. I don't like Fuda. I've always thought it was fucking weird. Especially with huge, gigantic dicks, huge cock. It is what it is. The majority of it is that. You haven't seen Trans Girl? And people tell you that? You're like a Fuda, but in real life? Diff experience in life, I guess? Oh, I'm sure. Because, yes. I can absolutely understand a trans girl not liking Fuda. Because, that sounds like a comment that somebody thinks is harmless and just hits wrong. It's not appropriate. I can 100% agree with that. For me, I just always saw it as, oh, I'm getting attacked by a fucking snake. I've always seen it as just like an ideal of what I would want in a partner. I always thought it was weird when Fuda girls are the submissive one in like a video or an animation. I didn't get that. Because like I said, you know, to me the dick was dominant, yada yada. So to see like a Fuda girl like, I don't know, in bondage, in like a sex machine, I was like, I don't get this. What is the appeal of this? Now obviously, everybody's different, and there's probably some people that they fucking love that. But for me personally, I didn't get it at all. I'm still getting bit by this fucking snake. He's fucking going to town on me. Speaking of BDO, well, speaking of MMOs, I should say, to move away from that other topic, I played more Blade and Soul this morning. I was gonna play for like an hour or two, but then Proxy was like, get on Wild, so I was like, okay. I gave up. I undid all of my custom keybinds. I hate it, it feels bad, but I can actually strafe left while attacking. I'd been playing Summoner, which is a ranged class, and I've just been completely unable to move while attacking. And it's been awful. He's going to town on me, lucky snake bastard. Yeah. Hate him. I hate him, Zwei. The, Blade and Soul is weird. I kind of want to level in it. I kind of want to make walking videos of it. I don't like the classes they have in the game. Snakes are cool like spiders. I think snakes are cool. I do not think spiders are cool. I have, I guess, a mild arachnophobia. Spiders are very, they're scary to me. Snakes? Not scared of at all. Snakes I just think are cool. I even considered having a snake OC at one point for the VTuber model. Found out spiders have paw pads yesterday? Actual toe beans? Yeah. You ate him? Lucky snake bastard. Ate him? Huh? I didn't eat a snake. I don't hate them. I'm thirsty again. It's been so dry lately with winter. My throat has just been like blah the last few weeks. Not that I want it to be more humid. I just don't want it to be so dry that like it's affecting my throat and lips. I lived with someone who had a corn snake. Was a cute little bugger? Hell yeah. I think we're at 4 miles. We end in this town. We're at 4.1. So here's hoping we don't get something like fucking Grizzly Hills for the 3rd day in a row. God, how does this keep happening? We keep getting like short videos that lead right into a long ass video. The playlist can't keep getting away with this. Adorable. I think the cutest snake is the it's that one desert snake that has their eyes on the side of their head. And so they just look incredibly derpy. It literally looks like a 5-year-old drew it, and that they just drew a noodle and then put 2 eyes on the side. Adorable. Oh my goodness. You guys know what snake I'm talking about, right? It's the real goofy looking one with the silly eyes. I want to see it has sand in its name. The Arabian sand boa? Yeah, yeah. You tried to get a ghost snake, keeping the same terrarium, but someone may have gotten a little territorial peckish. Oh no! Liquid. My favorite animal is actually a snake. I really like I think it's green pit vipers. The ones that have the flecked scales, so they look really spiky and dragon-like. Those things are so fucking cool. I love them so much. I also think sea crates are cool, but that's just because they're colorful. They don't have the cool scales of pit vipers. Ah. What else did I have? I told you guys about the phone thing, right? Did I? I don't think I did, actually. So, I got a text message from my mom yesterday. Well, okay. I didn't know it was my mom at the time. I just got a random text message. It was from a completely unknown number. And it said, "Hey, Yulin," but my actual name. "Can you pick up my prescription from Walgreens?" What? Completely random number. They know my name, but like, I don't know anything about this person. So I'm like, who is this? That's what I respond with. And they don't send anything back. And then the next day, they send me another text that's like, "Please respond. I really want you to pick up that prescription from Walgreens." And it's like, you respond to me first. No! Fuck. Why does this keep happening? This video is so long. It's 1 hour 30. I hate this. Oh god, that's like 4 miles. That's 3.5 miles. Ah! BlizzCon 2026 was just announced. WAD content, pog. Ah. Wrecked. Fuck you. Blah. So they message me, "Can you pick up my prescription?" I say, "Who is this?" They respond to me again. "Please respond to me. I really need you to get that prescription." I then get a message from my dad on Discord. And he's like, "Hey, you need to respond to your mom's text message." And I'm like, okay, I guess that was my mom. I did. She didn't respond to me. And then I realized they got new phones recently. They both got a new phone recently. And I'm like, hold on. Did you guys get new numbers with your phones? Did you throw away your old numbers? And just not tell me? Oh my god, Yuland, I found out. Found out what? My library is 50% woke. Incredible. I'm sitting here like, did these parents of mine get new phones and not tell me they got new numbers? That would be fucking insane. And then they call me, right? They call me. And they're like, "Hey, really need you to pick up that prescription." And I'm like, I responded. I just want to know who this is. Did you guys get new numbers with your phone? And they're like, "Oh, okay." So what happened was, they both got new phones through T-Mobile. They both got new Apple phones. In their Apple phones, there is apparently a bug. They set it up so that they would have their old numbers also. There is a bug through T-Mobile where Apple users do not get registered as the non-default phone number when messaging Android phone users. So, okay. Mom has a new phone. It has a default number that's like 941 whatever. Oh, I'm lagging. Why is this happening again? You guys can hear me, right? Okay, it seems to be good. She has a new phone. It has a default number attached to the new phone. She messages me because I'm on an Android phone and she's on an Apple phone. It sends it as if it was from that default number, not her actual number that she's been using for, the past 20 years. And so I respond and it goes to that 941 number associated with the phone that is not in service. I'm not getting messages from her actual number. I'm getting messages from this default phone number, and I can't respond to her. I'm responding to this dead number that's just not in use. It does not happen with my dad's new phone. Just my mom's. And it's like, what in the fuck is happening? I need to remove all woke games now, which includes Raft. Oh, Raft is super woke. Those are rookie numbers, Yuki. Gotta pump up those numbers. LOL, what? Yes, because climate change 11. Why am I lagging so much? What is happening? I'm just like freezing for a couple seconds at a time. What is actually happening? I meant, why are you getting rid of the woke games? Just tell your parents to grow up and get an Android phone? I am not making them get off Apple. I think Apple makes things easier for them. And, if it works, it works. Feeling so pissed off, he turned into a statue. Man, why are you getting rid of woke games? That is satire on my part. Yeah, no, Yuki is not getting rid of woke games. VRChat is having a partial outage right now. Okay, so it's VRChat. Oh. Alright, thank you for telling me. So, here, okay. My mom sends me text messages. I can't respond to them. To make it more confusing, they call me, and I'm like, did you get my response to her text message? And my dad was like, yes, we saw the response. When mom asked you to respond to Pam a week ago, we saw that. But he wasn't saying that. He was talking about me responding to my mom a week ago and not me responding to my mom yesterday. So I'm having to like, did you get my response? And he's like, yes. Then why weren't you responding to me? You didn't respond to us. You just said you didn't get the response. No, we got it a week ago. Different response. I'm like losing my mind talking to my dad about this. My mom stepped in, was like, honey, you're thinking of this other thing. We never saw this. I was fucking losing my mind this morning. VRChat is having partial outage right now. I'm literally trans. If I get rid of woke games, I am basically hating myself. Don't change anything. Yeah, Violet. Yuki is trans. She's about as woke as it gets. So, Yuki's not getting rid of woke games. Well, okay, I say woke as it gets. Woke means a lot of things. Woke originally started as, like, being aware of issues. A lot of those issues included, LGBTQ stuff. A lot of it also includes, racial divisions and racial inequality. I would say wealth inequality also fits into woke. But a political party has kind of bastardized woke into being an insult. And now they try to portray it as, like, silly things. Like transgender mice. Woke? Nah. I'm the most unwoke you can think of. No, I knew about that. I was simply confused at the choice. Oh, even I have Wolf games. Game is fun, then I don't really care. Oh, by the way, I'm suddenly getting a craving to eat rich people. I always want to eat rich people. Blue shell, the 1%. It's good to know that it's VR chat. I would be freaking the fuck out seeing this freezing and not knowing what it is. Is it quiet for you guys? I feel like I should turn it up. You know, I imagine you guys aren't hearing it much. We really got an hour 30. I feel like this happened last week. What the fuck, man? Bitch, you are the 1%? Lamau. You think I'm the 1%? My parents... I'd say they're the 10%, maybe 5%. Maybe 5%. My parents are not the 1%. 3 cars and a boat and 2 homes? 3 cars? You is not the 1%, prob 10%. My parents have 2 cars, 2 boats, 2 homes, a dog. They're a lot closer to being homeless than billionaires. They don't think of themselves as rich. I kind of, you know, we've had this conversation where they're like, we're not rich, and I just laughed. I went, you have 2 homes. You're pretty rich. I'm okay with people having as much wealth as they have. I'm not okay with billionaires. I think everything over $1 billion should be taxed 100%. I think the amount of wealth hoarded by the 800 or 900 billionaires, I think that's unacceptable. Hi, Ghost of Pedro. Lorne. I don't think they've even changed the meaning. A lot of what I see from the anti-woke types is them mocking the idea of having empathy for others, or even just awareness of the problems affecting minority groups. They haven't changed it much, but like you said, they portray it as something silly. They portray it as nonsensical, and they very much cherry pick. Holy rare base W take Elon. But what is the tax pre 1 billion? What is a bracket tax? I don't think anything over 12,000 should be taxed. I think anything under 30,000 should be taxed lightly. I think anything above 30,000 should be taxed probably, you know, a certain amount. I think anything over 100,000 should be taxed more. This is when we should see a pretty hefty tax. Hi, Pixel! I think anything over $1 billion should be like just 100% tax. I think inheritances should be taxed. I think investments should be taxed. When you learn about investments being non-taxable and how rich people do that shit, I think that is absolutely not okay. Happy day 600, I'm awake. Hell yeah. When they can't cherry pick, they just make shit up. Yeah. Axes. Dedge. Hoi hoi Pixo. I still have to do mine, Hoi North. I haven't done my IRL taxes yet. I'm kind of scared to. Trump had a 2017 tax plan that took full effect last year, and I ended up paying like $100 in taxes on the $500 I had made in that taxable season. I have made a lot more since then. And so I'm kind of like, oh god, am I going to be paying... Am I going to have to owe like shit ton of taxes. Because I don't want to be like, guys, I'm the poor streamer. I don't make anything. I'm hesitant to say sizable amount, but a non-insignificant amount. They're penny pinching now, it seems. For whatever it's worth, Google says about 5% of the US homes are second homes. Well, there's like 30 million open homes, right? Or no, there's like 28 or 27 million homes that are just uninhabited. And it's like 30 times the amount of poor people in the US. So I wouldn't be surprised if a large percent of the US is just like second homes. Like, what are they counting as a second home? Does it have to be lived in, or is it on the market? While spending stupid amounts on tariff wars and global policy? Ugh. Pixel, why were you 10 minutes late? I really needed you 10 minutes ago when we got in a Grand AU. I don't want to walk through this. We were at 4.2 miles. This is an hour and 30-minute video, man. Oh no, all my money is in stocks and investments to myself incorporated. I'm technically destitute and need a government tax rebate. I hate that shit so much. I hate that shit so much. I'm okay with stocks. I think they should be taxable. I'm very much not okay with buybacks. Short stocks are incredibly stupid and nonsensical to me. Oof, you're walking long lately. Good job, though. Sunday, we did 11.7 miles. Tuesday, we did 8.3. Today, I think it's going to be 7 to 8 miles again. This is bullshit. I don't know how this keeps happening. Elon, we going to get 650 before you have an electrical fire? I think it's going to be fine. I don't think we're going to have an electrical fire. If too much power is drawn by the treadmill, it's just going to flip the fuse, right? The stock market has gotten absurd. Would rather burn it all down. Any profit you make is taxed, unless the US has it backwards. Ugh. Gamba stock. Guys, I want to play too many video games. Hi, Dore. I literally want to play Monster Hunter right now. I also want to play Blade and Soul. I also want to start a new Civ 7 run. I just want to play games. I want to play all the games. I also want to clear my throat. I fucked up this video. I don't know how, but the video has these black bars at the top and bottom. So if you look, Aaron and I are literally like not on the thing. There's like the road ends and then a black bar and then me, and it drives me nuts. I want to hunt monster girls. I think I saw a pretty good monster girl the other day. Oh. I don't remember what it was though. Yeah, in Monster Hunter, I watched a fucking Gunlance video and realized I have not been playing to my full potential. I literally didn't know my damage combo. Thought you were gonna mention Twitter? Can't think of anything that happened big on Twitter. They were having an outage yesterday. Right before I started streaming yesterday, Cairo sent me a Twitter video. And I couldn't watch it. And this morning, I was like, oh yeah, I couldn't see that video yesterday. And so I watched it today. It was a great sword user. Or a summoning monster. I don't know what weapon they were using. But they set up bombs on a sleeping monster. And they go to detonate them, and this little Velociraptor mob just goes, yeah! And, like, throws itself into the bombs and blows it up. Yeah, they were down for, like, 2 hours. Hi, Divana. How are you today? Love? Hell yeah. I'm on my lunch break? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. When I worked at Tech Systems, I would always take my Switch to work. And so when it wasn't summer, I would play my Switch in the break room for 30 minutes. And when it was summer, I'd be in the break room. When it wasn't summer, when it wasn't like fucking 90 degrees outside, I would just be in my car. I very much didn't want to socialize with people on my lunch. And in fact, the only reason I was taking a lunch break was because Texas law requires that employers provide at least a 30-minute lunch break. And so my workplace was like, you just have to take a lunch. They weren't taking it as, hey, we have given you the opportunity to take a lunch. And then I'd go, okay, I don't want to take it. And they'd be like, that's fair. So long as it's, in writing that we offered you lunch. That was the way the Texas law worked. What they took it as was, nope, 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 go to lunch. Nope, you have to go to lunch. So I was required by my office to take a 30-minute lunch. Sometimes I would play Breath of the Wild. I remember I did like my third or fourth playthrough of Breath of the Wild on my lunch breaks. This was the one where I learned about horses and cared a lot about horses. And I ended up getting like a 5-speed horse in the super like off-the-grid area. And I was super proud of it. I then played Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. But that one was hard. Because my hunts would typically be like 15 minutes long. And so it was difficult to like make a lunch break be a clean 30 minutes. Because I'd launch up the game, do my prep in town, go out on a hunt, and then either the hunt would go long or would go too short, and it's like, well, now what do I do? So Monster Hunter wasn't that great for lunch breaks. And then Pokemon Let's Go came out. And, that was perfect for lunch breaks. I would farm for shinies or like, grind my Pokemon up on my lunch break then. And then this was when I was commuting. Then I moved to an apartment complex across the street from my work. So I stopped doing that for lunch. I would just walk home for lunch and then like eat at my apartment and like hang out and Twitch chat for a little bit. It took me like 5 minutes to walk home. I would kind of just hang out on my break, eat whatever lunch I was doing. Sometimes there's like a small frozen pizza. Hi, womb filler. Sometimes it would be a hot dog or a sandwich. Then walk back to work. That was I think I still would have preferred just not taking lunch and just working through 8 hours. Maybe like 4 hours in getting like a bag of chips and just eating that while I work, but they were very insistent that I take breaks and whatnot. Grr. I'm trying to think. Did I do any other games? I think it was just those 3. I think it was Pokemon Let's Go, Generations Ultimate, and Breath of the Wild. I'd say good times, but they were my lunch breaks, so they weren't really good times. In fact, I was probably really bitter that I had to be wasting 30 minutes of my life not being at my apartment on my PC, but I couldn't at least be working to, like, be running the clock down at the job for the day. This VR chat stuff is kind of wild. I just keep freezing for like 10 minutes and I see a little VR chat box pop up in front of me that's like loading. I went through all my stories too fast. I also just didn't have that many stories today. That's fine, that's fine. Who's live today? All these people are live today. Not that I'm rating. Hello? I like the name. Yeah, Violet? I don't know what got done in the Minecraft server yesterday. I saw that the tree is done, and the houses are there. I think the chimney's too big on the houses. I think the chimney is like half the size of the whole house, and that's a little big. I think you said you wanted to sit with me and look at it, some stuff more closely. The tree looks good. It's in the wrong spot, but I think that's intentional. I think that's until you copy paste it. I don't think you've started on the ship at all yet, right? The ship very much doesn't need to be the whole ship. The ship can be just the right side of it that I walk up to. Well, I don't even get that close to the ship. Tomorrow's Wednesday? I wish it was Wednesday. I want to play Lethal Company. I don't think we're gonna do anything new with Lethal Company, but not yet. My mouse issue is not finished. Oh, what's the mouse issue? So if I do have an opportunity to work on it, it'll have to be later tonight on My World. I'm unsure of what the mouse issue is. I don't remember. Thankfully, the cat is not useless. I managed to chase 2 and kill 1. I'm sorry. I thought we were talking PC mouse. What is going on? Do you have, like, a mice infestation in your house? And you're fucking quarantined at, like, your parents' right now or something? I kind of want Womb Filler to say more. I want to talk to Womb Filler. I need to leave a mouse for Euland? Why? Don't do that. We live in an area where mice are normal. However, the mice got into the dog food in the garage. Apparently started living in our bedroom connected to the garage. Oh, that's awful. What have you been doing? Like, I imagine you're not sleeping in the bedroom right now. Hi, Death Pop Star. Alue Dance. That's a fun dance emote. I've never had, like, a big mouse problem. We've had like mice in the garage sometimes at like any house I've lived, but a few mouse traps. We've never had them like in the house. Ratatouille. Ratatouille except bad. What did I see? I don't remember if it was in a Discord or on Reddit or Twitter. But I saw somebody talking about Ratatouille, but a little bit different. You have a friend who owns a Jack Russell Terrier. Are those good mouse hunters? What was the joke? It was like if it was different than a mice or a mouse. Or no, it was mice, but they weren't French. It was oh, it was if Ratatouille was Japanese. So instead of calling it Ratatouille, it would have been Itadaki Mausu. And it would have been an isekai. God, some other just fucking manga stereotypes. Now we're completely cleaning up the room. They'll be using decon soon. Yes, sleeping in the bedroom. The evidence of them is in certain places. We're definitely taking care of it. Oh, BRB. Okay. That sounds like a lot of work, Violet. Best of luck to you. We're at 5.5 miles. We're at 4.5. Okay, let's do the math real quick. We're at 4.5 and we hit Nagrande U, which is 1 hour and 30 minutes. So that's 25, 25, 25. That's 115. So 3 miles and then 0.4. So this video is 3.4 and we hit it at 4.5. So that's going to be 7.9. Oh god, I should not have done the math there. Jeff reincarnated as a mouse. Don't you think the name is cute though? Itadaki Mausu? We're at 5.5. We've got like 2.5 more to go. I have not been playing WoW at all. The new patch came out. The new raid's out. I mentioned to Logitech, you know, maybe I come along with your raid a little bit. And that was like the last I said of it. I haven't done anything to like raid with them. Maybe when his group gets to an alt run. I see if I can go. Yes, Sister had one, and he was great at killing tiny things. He's very useful when she was cleaning out horse feed bins. Oh, hell yeah. We love fucking working farm animals. I am back. Welcome back. Hi, back. Yulin. You know Project Zomboid is woke. That's because there's zombies fucking in the bedroom in some sort of event, apparently. And they can be same-sex. God. So yeah, it's just our room ATM, or take an immediate action. Yeah. Yuki and Violet. I have decided on the next biome. It is going to be taiga. So taiga is a very mountainous forest. I've decided to do this video in a super flat world. I'm going to make it, I'm going to use Axiom. I'm gonna learn Axiom. Juice has been pushing me to get it. I've seen some of the stuff it can do, and I'll be like, this is really nice. I'm going to, we're gonna use a super flat biome. I'm gonna put in some mountains and some hills. So it's not gonna be natural taiga generation, but it'll be, I think it'll look good. And, And then we'll put some stuff in there. It'll be very similar to the forest aesthetic. And so we'll probably end at, we might not end, but we might have a log cabin village. What would be a good end point? Oh, I didn't know that's a thing. Yeah, so the Axiom is like world edit, but like ×5. Like the stuff you can do in Axiom is way more advanced for specific block manipulation. Oh, that sounds cute. Hi, fishy. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a long day, fishy. We're at 4.5 miles. And we got a fucking hour and 25-minute video. And VR chat is dying, so nobody can come join me. Thankfully, I have the boy with me. Air is keeping me company and staying strong. But I can't rely on someone else. I can't rely on, like, Satine coming in and ranting about Helldivers for 30 minutes straight while shooting me with guns. Yulin, now the biggest question. Is Half-Life 2 woke or not? Probably. Oh, we're 20 streak, Yulin Stinky. Hi, Elder. At least you have Nagrand. I remember being so excited for this zone, Jess. Hi, Ants. How do you know if someone has a gun on their avatar? Don't worry, they'll fucking shoot you. Ants, you said that the other day at Trash Compactor. And you were like, guns are cool, but they're not cool because gun people like shooting guns too much. And I was like, holy shit. Holy shit, that's so fucking, like, real. No, game too fun to allow to be woke. Nope, it's not for some reason. Too late, they've already started shooting you, Glorp Blicky. No, how did I get my father left mead? The reason, Ants, is because these little fuckers, they will be in my chat 5 minutes before I go live. And they're going, Yuland is late. Yuland is late. He's so late. Why is he late? Is he gonna even stream today? He's late. It's 5 minutes before 9 a.m. And, like, I like to think I'm pretty consistent. I like to think there's very few people who start as consistently as I do at 9 a.m. on the dot. Okay, that's a pretty good reason. And so I changed late to be my father left me. The moment I saw Micaiah add that, I was like, I know what I must do. The tragic part, Ants. The person who triggered it first, it was Noodles. And Noodles is normally the person who's like, oh guys, you're being too mean to Yuland. You gotta not be so mean to Yuland, you know, lay off him a little bit. You're all being so mean. Noodles was like the one person who was like, you know, they all joke about Yuland being late. I'll do it a little. I can say he's late once. Yuland is late. My father left me. And it was like the first person, and it was just like, oh no, that's so tragic. People are too mean to you. There are days where it feels like they're going after me and I'm having a time. There's been a few days where I'm like, guys, we're dealing with scuff. We're dealing with bad news. I need you to lay off because I'm struggling. And I've only had to ban somebody once. I had to suspend somebody for 24 hours because I basically said, guys, I need you to lay off. I'm in a bad mood. And this person immediately went, L, skill issue. And I was like, all right, you go away for 24 hours. But the thing is, Noodles, I encourage it. I absolutely enable it. When somebody goes, Yuland, you're dumb, and I'm sitting there going, no, how can you say that? I'm just encouraging it. Damn, that's kind of funny, but also deserved ban. When they got suspended for 24 hours, they definitely learned and were like, oh, I thought we were all having fun. My bad. And I was like, no, we were not all having fun. And they were kind of skittish about coming back. They kind of like were very quiet when they got unsuspended and, you know, were in chat. They were very much lurking and like afraid to say anything. But they've been cool since then. Every now and then they can push my buttons, but they're a lot more attentive to the whole, guys, I'm not having fun, and they're just like, all right, I'm not saying anything anymore. They have learned, they have been trained. Even though we are overthrowing a monarch as the working class. But I have 2 Avies with guns, and I have never shot you. In WoD, I was more excited about Unfucked Shadowmoon Valley, but Nagrand was... Oh my god, this fucking loading thing. But Nagrand was second place because of how much people love the Outland Zone. I liked the Outland Zone in Burning Crusade. I think I just liked it because it was on the surface pretty. It was like a gilded pretty. Hi, Foss! I think now I like Blade's Edge, and especially Zangar Marsh way more. And so going into Warlords of Draenor, we had seen concept art for the Zangar Sea, and I was massively excited for that. And when that didn't happen, it was just like, ugh, okay. So I was very disappointed in a lot of the WoD zones. I don't think any of them are bad. I think actually they're all pretty good. There just wasn't one that stood out above the rest for me. I lost 1 million in Bitcoin because my father left me. Okay, that's a pretty good reason. Elon is 5 seconds late. Bingies, okay, that's a pretty good reason. We say it unless it's on correct hour. And everything that is 0. People are too mean to you, poor noodles. Like today, he was 12 seconds late. Elon, you froze for a bit. Yeah, VR chat is like dying right now. I think Dinozumi's... Was it Dinozumi? Somebody said it's having a partial outage. So I just keep, like, freezing for a moment. I like your model, Blep. If I ever get a gun in VR, I'm only gonna aim it at one person ever. You sounded way too happy to see me. What sort of drugs are you on? Wow, damn. Sorry I said hi. Elf. Hi. He's on chicken nugget. Tried to set up guns twice a long time ago, and both times a gunshot particle and sound fired out my butt. It's funny, but I gave up. I'm sure I have the knowledge to do it now. Yeah, WoD has too many promises unfulfilled. Blep. I've never shot anyone with the phaser I put on my VR chat, Abby. It's... Ugh. Oh, I mind blinked hard there. It not having any animation for firing is besides the point. Like Netherstorm? Ogre Nation? Yeah, they kind of did Ogre Nation with Heimal, but it was very surface level. We didn't really go into it at all. Confirmed in down detector. There's something going on? Yeah, I thought it was my computer at first, but I keep getting a loading screen, or a loading box in VR chat, and it's staying up, which is important. I don't really know what I would do if VR chat went down as a whole. I kind of never put thought into that, and maybe I should have a backup. SAS investigating, we're aware of. They're monitoring performance and stability issues for API systems caused by an upstream provider performing maintenance at this time. Same thing happening with CVR as well. Play Monster Hunter. I think if I tried having OBS and Monster Hunter open, everything explodes. Walking in Rec Room. General, is Rec Room the one with no legs? Ants, I felt really bad yesterday. Because I really wanted to play with you. But, like, Cairo and I both invited people. And so, like, you had even said, ping me when we start. And, like, I hadn't seen that. And... I felt bad. If it had been my show, I would have told Foss to kick rocks because I see Foss every day. I can see him whenever I want. But you and I seem to be on like opposite schedules, and so I don't see too much of you. And I felt bad that you'd basically been like, I want to go to this. I still need plenty of Gormagala. We got 3 feelers, which is enough for my armor set. But, I need 4 more for all the transmog stuff. Yes? Okay, you're gonna need to learn how to code to make a mod for Minecraft and walk in that. We got Ogre Nation beaten by their orc servants. I'd have loved to see Ogre Caesar. Oh, Ogre Caesar would have been awesome. I woke up to the ping after it had already started. There were others there, and it was also on stream, so it's kind of just like, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Yeah, I'm still down to hunt Gore. Okay. There was definitely a moment of, hey, Cairo, did you ping ants? I thought you pinged ants. And us like, oh no, shit, okay. I don't know when I'm gonna have time. Maybe tonight. After I stream, I don't get to nap because an electrician is coming. And then no, there should be time tonight. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be in Lethal Company all day. But it would be a glorious end to stream. Play Monster Hunter would be a glorious end to stream. Yes, there are several games with no legs, but yeah, that too. Felt bad joining in that spot. You should not have felt bad, Foss. Because Cairo just straight up invited you. He was like, yeah, get in here. You and I, and Cairo and I are definitely close enough that we could just be like, yeah, this person was invited. Take a seat. I'll catch you later, Foss. If it came to it, if it was like, this is what's happening, I could have just told you to, bounce. It is 100% Cairo's fault. I blame only Cairo. I did invite somebody to join us on Cairo's stream. So I can't say, this guy fucked up. Hi, robot.
Robot?
Yeah, you're an error robot. VRChat is having a partial outage right now.
Oh, is that why I got logged out?
Yeah, that's why you got logged out. That's why you can't change avatars.
Oh my god, is that why you're lagging so bad?
Yes. That's why you keep getting a loading wheel in front of you. You're stuck here.
I don't have that.
Oh, you don't have that?
You're just lagging.
Okay, I keep getting it where, like, I'll just be walking and then I get VRChat loading and I just stop. Like right now. I can't. No, I'm back. It's gonna happen like every 5 minutes for 10 seconds at a time. It has been doing that for like 2 hours now.
Bro, it's like I've seen lagging games like VR, but this is the most unique VR chat lag I've seen so far. Like it's like a video game, like, 'cause you're like occasionally moving really fast to catch up.
Oh, I love that. I love it when games do the like super fast hyperspeed lag to catch up.
Like it's
Diablo
like
2
game,
used to do
like,
that.
Occasionally moving really fast to catch up.
Oh, we're doing this where it's looping stuff the people
like,
say near
it's like
me.
a video game, like, 'cause you're like occasionally moving really fast to catch up.
Are you, okay, is it caught up? I think it's caught up. I love the like it lagged and it moves hyperspeed to catch up. I remember that in Diablo 2, where you would lag and you would freeze for 30 seconds, and when you came back, you would be a god, and you'd just be like attacking 500 times a second and just zoom around at super speed.
Good god.
There's several games with no legs. I hear it's all children playing that. Uh-huh.
Aside from the lag, how's it going, gamer?
2 days ago. Hi, Leon. And hi, Satine. 2 days ago, we walked 11.7 miles. Yesterday, and I'm lagging again. I don't know if she can hear this. Yesterday, I walked 8.3 miles. Today, it's gonna be 8 fucking miles again. Okay, we're back. 2 days ago, 11.7 miles. Yesterday, 8.3. God damn it! I tried to get it out fast and it still lagged. Oh my god, this is awful. It's literally done it 3 times
Bro
now.
can't
I hate
talk.
this game.
Bro can't talk.
I literally hate this game. Today it's gonna be about 8
Would I need to
miles.
be better off? Would I be better off just watching your stream at this point and talking in there? Like,
You literally
I feel
might
like
be.
I might be.
You literally might be muting
This is
VR chat and
fucking
watching stream.
impossible.
Because they can hear me just fine.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
LOL. As they say it 90 times. Haha, yes. Compensating for the lack of incline? I guess. Ugh. Oh, I need my Koyo channel points. Wait, it's already 12? Oh my god. Yeah. Here we go.
I'm
Here
just
we go.
waiting on the ads.
Yeah, so, Satine, I was dumb.
Yeah?
I was kind of struggling between playing Gunlance and Switch Axe. I didn't feel that good with either. Hi, Kyle! I watched a Gunlance combo video, or a Gunlance guide, just because, you know, maybe I'll see something that helps me. And I learned there's a combo I didn't know about. So, Gunlance, they've got the pokes, they've got the pot shells. The shelling, the pot shots. After shelling, if you press a directional input and the poke, you'll instead do a big lunge and do like a big wide sweep attack. It's actually pretty good damage values. After that specific attack, if you then press your poke damage, so your stabby damage, and your shelling buttons together, you will do a full burst into a worm stake. It's like one input for both attacks. And if you press it again, you'll do a quick reload and do both of them again. And you can do that once. You can do the quick reload mid combo to reload a worm stake once. I didn't fucking know that. That seems like a such out of the way combo. And so like, I just didn't know about this. I was testing it. My damage fucking skyrocketed. It has been more fun. It's still, you can't just spam this combo whenever you want because it's a long enough combo that monsters are just not gonna let you do it whenever. But like, when a monster is downed, what I had been doing was just Wyvern Fire. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. After this combo, when you do the second worm stake, you can then just Wyvern Fire, and it has increased speed. So instead of taking like 5 seconds to charge up, it'll take like 2 seconds to charge up. Oh my god. This is why you gotta watch fucking tutorial videos every fucking game. I overslept again, and I woke up with back pain. Oh yeah, worm steak. Played Gunlance last night. It seems fun this time around. I just need to practice more. I am very surprised they had a move called Blast Dash in Rise that made Gunlance really, really mobile. And they didn't add it in Wild. I'm very surprised they didn't add that. I would have bet money they added it. Well, Gunlance does have a surprising amount of mobility. It's not quite as much as Lance. But they can do shelling, which allows them to move forward. And then they do the lunge strike, which moves them forward a lot. And then you dodge. And you can kind of just keep doing that. And if you have like normal ammo with 6 shells, that's actually a surprising amount of movement. Worm stake? WIRM. Ah, you didn't? Wow, worm. You own that weird fishing thingy Kyra uses. Are you able to make custom models for it? Yes, but through great effort. Hi, Rick Sager. It's literally like the Nurse Joy siblings, where it's like there's 17 of them. SNS, my beloved. Lurkbait? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh god, I forget which Astolfo emote that is. Oh, that's sick. You can quickfire Wyvern Fire. Yep. think there's a lot of weapons that really benefit from going to the training area. I've been figuring out how Lipo-Gun works myself, and it's so funny. I think it's really beneficial to go to the training area. I think things like this should be written in the, like, weapon controls. And I personally have a gripe with the training area, where when you have the, like, list of moves on the top right, it does an animation of, like, the moves disappearing and then coming down. And so if you have an attack that, like, or if you have a weapon that goes through attacks really quickly, you don't actually get to see what it's saying. You're just seeing it spend all this time moving down, and it's like, I would like to read this, please. And that's great that you have a, you know, a swanky half-second animation of it coming down. But I literally can't read this. Blast Dash was never coming back? It turned you into Balstrax? Look, it was an unpopular weapon though, right? So, like, let's give them the unpopular weapon this thing, and maybe that'll boost its numbers. I'm sad it came back. You raise a good point, but yes. At some point, Yulin, you're gonna get a funny post that freezes, and I'm gonna SS it. I don't want them to add it. Haha, funny. Pierce Ammo, Go Burr, SNS My Beloved. God, I'm so disappointed in Lipo-Gun. Yeah, I remember Ants was saying they liked it, and in this game, they've just been so disappointed with it. Foss, I actually like it. Rapid firing mode is fun, Foss. Hi, Gale. Hope your co-op stuff went good. You can do the whole combo again and get an even quicker Wyvern fire. Hi, Kyle. The burst slide is cool, but I think Chaser in rapid mode is my least favorite thing that's ever happened to LVG. Foss was only a brief session. We did Elmer and Radon. Since both of us are doing a cosplay boss build, me going full Elmer setup, and them going full Radon including bow. Charge Blade is still my favorite so far though. Savage Axe is brutal. I came off of 100 hours of LBG and Rise. LBG just kind of feels gutted now. Also like 50 hours of LGB and Iceborne. I look at my hours in Rise and World, and I'm like, I don't even remember what I was doing for that long. I have 1,000 hours in World. And I just sit there going, fucking how? I have 300 or 400 in Rise? In Rise, I know what I was doing. I was playing a lot of Switch Axe and Pinsect. In World, I'm kind of sitting here like, oh my god. Did I play that much Crit Draw Greatsword? Good night, Yummersland. Good night, Elder. I played World on all 3 platforms, Lamau? Holy. I waited for the PC release. I did not buy a PlayStation for it. I waited for PC. I complained the whole time about updates coming out at the different times. I have 67 in Rise and 253 in World. That makes sense, yeah. I had to step away for a second. What'd I miss? I froze a lot. And then I was just saying I had a lot of hours in World and a decent amount in Rise. I don't know. I'm playing a much more meta Gunlance right now. So maybe I'll stick with it when we get the update in a year. And I won't, like, fucking need to re-roll. I always play such off-meta weird shit that when the devs go, yeah, nobody's playing this, let's rework it. This is the thing to rework. I'm like, no, my beloved! Oh my god, dude. It happens to me constantly in League of Legends. Every time I pick up a main and I start doing really well with it, it's so off-meta that Riot fixes it. I was really good at AD Nidalee back in the day. They change it. I was good at on-hit Kayle in the jungle. They rework her. I'm good at... What's-her-face? Sejuani? To be fair, they just nerfed her into the ground because her ult was too strong. Who else got... There's like 1 or 2 other characters that I was like, I'm really good with this. And they're just like, yeah, nobody plays this and it's too off meta. Let's change it. I'm really glad they changed to the simultaneous patches on all platforms. Yeah. Waiting a year for the PC release was so miserable. 460 hours in World, 282 hours Rise, all in on Charge Blade. Like me buying multiple copies of a game just to get the different editions. I'm sitting at 230 on Rise and 830 on World. Yulin going a meta build. What an unoriginal gamer, can't believe it. Shut up, boss. Don't take this from me, okay? Let me be normal for once, please. Yulin being a meta slave again. Fuck you, Gale. Oh my god. Most of my playtime is on Charge Blade, Greatsword, and Light Bowgun. Although I've dabbled in most weapons to keep myself sane. This morning, I was kind of testing the new combo stuff. I was helping Proxy catch up. So Proxy, he was having a lot of crashing issues. So he uninstalled his game and reinstalled it. In reinstalling, his save data got wiped. So his character with like 70 hours in it is just gone. I don't think he was going to play at first. I think he was just like, yep, I'm done. I'm ready to not play. Hi, Proxy. I don't know if that's the game being bugged or Proxy having cloud data saving off. Either is extremely believable to me. And so I was watching Kuroki this morning while playing Blade and Soul Neo. And Proxy and I started flirting. And he was like, come play Wild with me. And so I was like, okay. And so I was helping him catch up by killing a lot of his story stuff. It was literally, he'd be in a cutscene and he'd be like, oh, I can't skip this one. And I'd like start scrolling through Reddit and whatnot. See the invitation, go in, blow a monster up in 2 minutes. All right, back to Reddit. Look at this dog. When it is about game issues and crashes, why is it always for you, Proxy? It truly is. Consistent and tragic. Monster dies faster than the cutscenes. Yeah. Well, so it wasn't just me. There was also Haxie on Hunting Horn. And Sleepy's, I think Sleepy's was playing Bo? We literally show up to Arkfeld, and we're like, I love corpse piles! Get his ass! And just dumpstered him. Heavy bowgun? Okay. We dumpstered, all the monsters. We failed one hunt. Because you're supposed to capture the Yoncut Coup. Not kill it in 2 minutes. Oopsie! Heavy bowgun, I love corpse piles. Was watching Proxy and Haxie ripping through multiple monsters in 10 minutes. Yulin. Fuck that bird. What you playing today? Today, I am probably going to be playing Monster... I think Cora is going to want to play Monster Hunter on her stream later tonight. So I'll probably be doing that. We will not be doing any Minecraft stuff today. I can probably put the Minecraft server open for a little bit. And then when I finish cleaning, I can actually look at some stuff myself. But when the electrician gets here, Minecraft server has to go down. No Civ? No Civ. I don't want to play Civ for a while. I don't want to invest in a fucking... Or not invest. I don't want to commit to a Civ run right now. VR chat's really struggling. I was just asking since it's day 600. Oh, okay. An electrician is coming later today. So we're not doing any extended streams. We'll probably be playing Monster Hunter after the electrician is here and after I take a nap. Because, skipping my nap and then the electrician heading out probably around 4 to 5, I'm gonna be tired as fuck. And then I'll probably be playing Monster Hunter tonight. Pulling down a low-rank monster is always a funny bit. Putting down. Fuck that bird. What you playing today? Killing it is just capturing it without traps. No Civ, like the 3. What the snake thing's called? The Hirabamis? Are you doing anything special for 600? I think I'm going to try and do Spirit Tracks again on Saturday. I think on Saturday I will try to do the extended stream, because I can't do it today. And I don't want to do it Thursday, because that'll be 3 days in a row with no naps. And I think I'll just start getting cranky and upset if I do that. Hi, Lou Memories. How do you find worlds to walk in? I will show you. I will show you behind the smoke and mirrors. I'm in a Sonic Unleashed map from 2 years ago. I am so sorry to disappoint you. Oh god, I'm lagging. I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but we are walking to a YouTube video, not a VR chat map. I wish some of these, there were some maps in VR chat that were as nice as some of these videos I walked to, but we need to play Wilds again sometime. So once again, Yulin delaying the game day, just like all the other times. Yeah! We do have Lethal Company tomorrow. Almost killed the third one, but accidentally killed the one I needed. I remember that, Huntera. Hirabami, yeah. You're already cranky and upset. It's just a trademark. Yeah, remember last time you got cranky? Hirabami can go burn in a fire. I like how Hirabami looks. Fighting them is annoying. And yes, Twitch, I want to send that message. It's a fake tooting own horn. My immersion has been broken. What the fuck? It's fake. It's not fake. It's production value. What was I gonna say? I got distracted. There was something I was like, come back to this. Come back to this. Yonkatku. Yonkatku. In Monster Hunter Stories, that's one of the first monsters they give you in Monster Hunter Stories 2. And I remember being fucking stuck with that thing for so long. I had it in my party and I wanted to get rid of it as soon as possible. But it was like a speed or a technique monster, and there just wasn't that many available. And so I took that thing to like level 20 and I was like, this thing has been here since level 3? Get rid of it, please. God, why is the Chotacabra just one of the best looking tops in the game? Is that the one that acts like a giant chicken? If you're referring to the Yonkatku, it's kind of bird-shaped, but kind of pterodactyl-shaped. It has a really big beak and it shoots fireballs. Yonkatku is fine. As long as it's not cosplaying a Rathian and just spamming its run nonstop. Proxy was losing his mind. He was like, I hate this thing. This is the least favorite thing to fight. I hate this monster. God, I hate the walk. That's an attack. I don't think I mind Yonkatku. If I really think about it, he's pretty fucking annoying. There's a lot of stuff about him that I'm like, man, this guy just sucks. Right? He's got a run attack. He's really small, so he can be annoying for some weapons to, like, do their combo on. You can't really, like, wedge yourself between a leg and a body to, like, be where you want. Like, I'd hate Yonkatku if I was an Insect Glaive aerial player. In this game, a lot of the times when you fight it, it's in packs, and so, like, the first quest, it's in a herd of, like, 3. And it's like, if you don't have dung pods on you, well, there's dung pods in the area. They make it very easy to use them, but there's just a lot of things that can be annoying about him. The run that is an attack is definitely incredibly annoying, and I hate when they add... I'm okay with monsters run at you once, and that hits you. When they do the run, pivot, run, pivot, run, pivot, like Rathian does, like Yonkatku, that shit's annoying. Thank you, Gail, for typing it out. And it's Google, and yes, that's the one I was thinking of. On the event quest, I burn off steam by taking down all 5 to 6 of them on the map. Oh my goodness. All fun and games till the monster looks at you and then walks forward. I refuse to use dung pots. I don't want poop in my bag. What's really funny, Huntera? I was using my Chinese unit cosplay. The Hirabami armor. And I had picked up a dung pod, and then when I finished the hunt, I'm in this very nice, expensive, pristine silk robe. And I just have a big fucking ball of shit on my left arm at the end. And it's like, oh, this looks so wrong. Rathian moment. I watched True in the fight, and when he realized there was 3 at the same time, he was like, oh god, oh heck, oh no. Congalala looking head ass. Satine, you've seen the Gemma Congalala video, right? Where they model swapped Congalala to Gemma and then do the cutscene? No? It's really bad. It's like, you see Gemma and she's like weirdly shaped. She's like gorilla shaped. She wakes up and starts roaring, and then she turns around and she just rips ass at you in the 3 Woodwoods. I've seen it, okay. Okay. And like, it's so fucking bad. I got somebody to react to it on stream, and they were just like, oh god, why is it this monster? Oh, they look awful. No, god, it's Goggle. Like, there was like the second reaction that hit with it. It's the worst thing I've seen. Modding is a mistake sometimes. The sad thing is, some people would be into that. Unfortunately, yes. VR chat did the die. Oh no. He stood strong. He was here for a long while. We're at 7.1 miles. I'm eating food. Oh no, I hope I didn't make you lose your appetite. So I played Worlds for a bit. Anything interesting happened with Sword and Shield? Doesn't seem to come up ever. In Wild, Sword and Shield is really, really strong. In Wild, Sword and Shield plays perfectly with the new mechanics of the game, specifically the wound system. And it puts Sword and Shield in a very, very strong position. It's probably one of the more meta weapons. In World, and specifically Iceborne, Sword and Shield kind of struggled, because the big advantage of Sword and Shield was that it could use items while the weapon is out, right? For like a greatsword, if you wanted to put a trap down, you have to literally put the greatsword on your back, then you can use the trap, and then you have to bring the weapon out again. Sword and Shield, you can just have it out and just bam, traps down. And that was a big strength in base World. Iceborne comes out, and a big thing becomes the Clutch Claw, and loading things into the slinger and whatnot. And in Iceborne, they kind of just give that to everybody. So the big advantage of using items while your weapon is out kind of just became an everybody thing, and Sword and Shield, they got a new combo called Perfect Rush, which gave them a lot of damage, but it felt very overshadowed by everything of Iceborne. In Rise, it was kind of the same thing. They didn't really change it much at all. It had a few cool wire bug skills, but I don't think in World or Rise it was overly strong. In Wilds, it just plays so well with the wound system that Sword and Shield feels right. It feels better than it's ever felt before. Thank God we are near the end. I don't want to think about Congalala anymore. You can get an axe and shield, Zoe. I love SNS. I've heard SNS is really good at making wounds. Yeah, so Sword and Shield has an attack that has a higher rate of making wounds. You combo that with Flare, and Sword and Shield can just make a shit ton of wounds. It's just constantly making and popping wounds. Clutch Claw was not a good idea. I think the Clutch Claw was a good idea, but the implementation of it was not good. I think if Clutch Claw had been implemented as wire bugs, where it's just special attacks using the Clutch Claw, I would have been fine with that. They honestly could have just been like switch skills. It was the whole making wounds with the Clutch Claw, wall banging monsters that breaks the flow and really slows you down, that I don't think was good. But they needed it to be more like This is just extra stuff to the weapon. Not a like, hey, stop everything you're doing. Push this monster into the wall. Make a weak spot. That stuff was like too long-winded, I would say. And they fixed it in Rise. In Rise, the Wirebug skills basically replaced the Clutch Claw and was really good. But the problem with the Wirebug skills is it made the Hunter too mobile. And I'm hesitant to say it makes the game too easy, because they kept the difficulty of the monsters up. You know, some of the end stuff in Rise was fucking bonkers. But, like, you were hyper mobile in Rise, and I don't think that was a good thing. I like the switch skills, I like the Wirebug skills, but the mobility that came with the Wirebug, I think that was a mistake. I think Wilds is a really good... We learned from Rise, we learned from Worlds. They have kind of fucking nailed it right now. Hang on. I gotta see whose emote North Prince just used. NPC eel? Okay. That for a moment that looked like Royals, and I was like, no way she's streaming again. I'd love to see Royals. Wait, Gale, are you being Sarky? Just mean the transforming axe thing? No. Sword and Shield always has like one or two weapons that look like a straight up axe. Am I telling you they've done most of the weapons well in this game? Do I know? One of the SNS has it as an axe and shield. One of the SNS Designs has a sword be a flail instead of Tuzue. Boss can confirm this. There's also a sword and shield that makes the sword a flail. Yuppers. One brain cell moment. Thank God they got rid of that shit for Wilds. The Clutch Claw was so inconsistent. Why the fuck can it grapple a beetle that's 150 feet away above your head to get you to a higher position? No problem. But it can't grapple a creature 25 feet away in front of you. You're not wrong. So, hey, did you think I was scary, Sarky? Because Sword and Shield turning into a big axe is the Charge Blade, which is my main. What are we at? We're at 7.3. We just left the little Draenei town. We're gonna walk along this road for a bit. We're gonna go by the arena. We're gonna go up north, and we're gonna go High Five Garrosh. So not that much longer. I am not confident in changing worlds, so we'll probably just do the comfy section here. Oh, I'm not even confident in changing avatars. Feel like I would just get stuck as a gray robot. Well, actually, Satine, you were switching avatars. Did it change for you? Like, do you see me as a gray robot and you see you as your actual avatar? Virtual insanity Yulin moment. Napping in sweaty clothes? Not today, Senril. We don't get a nap today. I have an electrician coming. And so, when we're finished walking, I want to send you on somewhere. Maybe Shockrail. I see you and myself. It's just to you that I look like a robot, Yulin? Okay. Sniffa. I'm gonna send you on to people. I'd like to hit Shockrail today. She's playing Wild, and if she goes along, I'm definitely sending you there, because I never get to send you guys to Shockrail. If not, well, there's plenty of targets. More of the Charge Blades always seem to be the Sword and Shield, but better. That's my big complaint, Sway. They've kind of brought it back in line. They've made it so that Charge Blade has... I think it's got a lot of quality of life improvements, but it's not as easy for them to wake up. And Sword and Shield, it just got so many nice improvements. In past games, I felt very bitter about Charge Blade, because it was always like, you can play Sword and Shield, the jack of all trades. Can it cut off tails? Yeah, when it gets to reach them. Can it stun a monster? Sure, when it gets to, you know, punch with the shield and do some damage. Is it very mobile and can it block? Yeah, it's pretty good at both of those things. And then there was just the Charge Blade. Maximum reach on the upswing to, like, super easily cut off tails. KO files that can stun monsters. Perfect block frames. when transforming that, makes it block as well as Lance. And it's just like, everything the Sword and Shield does, the Charge Blade does better, and I hate that. It also has one of the best wake-ups in the game, which Sword and Shield doesn't have any wake-up hit. And so it's just like, I hate this thing. It kind of feels like Sword and Shield just got a lot of strength this time, and Charge Blade, they've made it more than just SAED spam. So it feels, I'm less like, there's less of disparity. There's less competition between the two weapons for, I guess, they were never competing for aesthetic or the same role. I don't know. It just felt like Charge Blade did everything Sword and Shield did, but better. And I don't think that's the case anymore. Sure they weren't that different? Just how it seemed at the time. You done good today, my boy, Pat? Thank you. Hello, air person? Charge Blade is more about the axe than Sword and Shield? Charge Blade is more about the axe than Switch Axe. Free me from air robot hell. Savage Axe is so much more than SAD spam, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. Well, so what I'm saying, Satine, is that in past Monster Hunter games, like in World and in Rise, all you needed to do with Switch Axe was just spam SAD. Like, literally just spam this, and you win. And they have made it so that that's not really the case anymore. Charge Blade can still do the full SAD slam Ewan, but we have to use the small bomb to block for it? Oh, okay. SAD spam still works, but going Savage Axe is better? Gotcha. I'm a CB main. I'm not teaching you about it. I'm saying this is what they did then, and they can't do that now. So as a result, it's gotten harder. I'm not trying to teach a Charge Blade main, because I am not a Charge Blade player. My information is all secondhand. And Charge Blade is more about axe and Switch Axe. It's more about sword. Something doesn't line up here. I wish they had more playstyles for some of the weapons. In a lot of the weapons, they have very distinct playstyles. And, more so in this game, actually. They've kind of done away with a lot of the different playstyles with the weapon. Gunlance and Kinsect both had like 4 very distinct playstyles in Rise. And in Wilds, I think their playstyles are good, but they've kind of merged them all. If you play Gunlance, it doesn't matter if you play normal, long, or wide. You want to do your double worm stake combo. If you were doing quick damage, if you're playing wide, you do poke shot, poke shot. If you were playing long or normal, you do down slam shotgun. But that's really the only difference between normal, wide, and long. In World, there was 4 very distinct playstyles for for Gunlance. You either played Swing Lance, which was the best style in base World, which was just upswing, downswing, wide sweep, rinse, repeat. You either played normal ammo, where you tried to get as many shotgun shots off as possible. You played long ammo, where you did charge shelling. Or you did wide ammo, where you did poke shot, poke shot, poke shot. Those were like the goals for each of those weapons. They were very different play styles. Swing Lance kind of fucking died in Iceborne because they added the Clutch Claw move that puts a stake in the enemy. And hitting that doubles your shelling. So the Swing Lance, which does no shelling, kind of just became useless and died. In Rise, Insect Glaive had many playstyles. You could either play ground Kinsect with an assist bug and just do heavy attacks and your bug mimics your attacks. Or you play aerial with powder Kinsect, and when you hit the ground, you vortex for a big explosion. You could play the speed Kinsect, which was not super... It was the least viable, but, I got it to work. Where you just shoot the bug every 6 seconds and then do a lot of quick hits for element or status hits. Or you play the Essence Collection, where you just gather up as much Essence as possible, either with an assist bug or with the switch skill aerial move. And then you do the bug missile to just, put them on the end of your stick and like hit them like a baseball bat through the monster. In Wilds, they've kind of done away with all those like subcategories of the weapon. With Kinsect, I don't know how many playstyles they have. It kind of seems like you either focus on keeping your essence and doing the standard assist playstyle of do heavy attacks and the bug mimics your attacks, or you're looking to spend essence on spiral slashes and regain it as much as possible. With Gunlance, you don't have 4 styles. You've got the one. Get off double worm stakes. I don't know if Charge Blade has like multiple playstyles. I liked it when it was you could do SAED spam or you could do Savage Axe. And I assume you can kind of do both of those now, but it sounds like one is way better. Yulindar, can I get a kiss I really need nowadays? Oh my god. No. Because I feel like fucking with my camera is lagging with me. Gomenasai, Amino. Yes, Savarin. Savage is more damage and more fun. Gotta love my pizza cutter. So real, haha, funny Savage Axe go wound break sound. Okay. If I lag out, Amino, you're in trouble, okay? You're actually in trouble. But like, all right, I didn't lag. You lucked out. We sometimes even reach the wound, Savari. Looks at dual blade user just slicing and eating all the wounds on monster's back. No kisses. You just got a kiss. They're both still viable, but yeah, Savage Axe has a damage advantage. Fair, but blocking is actually so much stronger than previous games, so we can still get Savage Axe up. I got my kiss, sayonara, nerds. Alright, buddy. Alright. We're almost there. We're at 7.8 miles. We've got like 5 more minutes. Wow, I actually did the math pretty well on that. So once we get more armor pieces with certain skills, I'm sure Slam Build is going to get on par with Savage. I'm very interested to see a lot of the builds and monsters that come out. The Zoshia build. It'll be interesting to see what they do with that. Savage Axe is just much easier to build up ATM. Gunlance is in a weird spot. I haven't looked at like what Gunlance meta builds are doing. But so much of your damage is shelling, which can't crit. It feels like Affinity is massively devalued compared to other builds. And in that regard, it's like, do I just focus on raw attack? Like, do I want an artesian weapon that's just 5 attack? I can see SAED being better in master rank, or we can get enough skills on the weapon. I fucking hate that weapons and armor have different decorations. I see why a game developer would do that, but I hate it. Because all of the skills I want are on the fucking weapon. And I feel like I'm just throwing filler skills on the armor. I get why they're doing it. Because what happens is, if they don't do that, you're just loading up attack, affinity, weakness exploit, crit damage, just the same damage stuff on all of your armor. Whereas if they limit that to weapons and armor pieces, then the decos you put in your armor can have a little bit more flavor of things like, hey, do you like running evade extender? Do you like running recovery? I get it. I hate it. Yeah, SAD is very skill-starved. We don't have enough sources for those skills. Most of my armor skills give me affinity. Wait, hold on. The decorations for your armor? What if we eventually get armor that allows us to convert one of the armor deco slots into a tier lower weapon deco slot? Gore set bonus plus Max Might plus Wex plus maybe Agitator, and I'm feeling spicy. And a point of burst. For me is Gun Lance. Two of my biggest improvements are artillery and load up. And I cannot run both until I have a tier 8 weapon. Because that's when you get the tier 3 slot and the tier 2 slot. More skills themselves can have weapon skills on them? Just not the decos? Yeah, that's what I said, and then with what Gale said, I was like, wait, huh? No, not what Gale said. What Satine said. Magazine / attack with Art 2 and Art 1 deco? And that goes in your armor? Or could do a magazine / iron wall? All those skills I listed earlier were armor? Those two are weapon? That just seems restrictive and annoying. Why are they letting so many offensive skills go on armor decos? Yeah, armor decos are defensive, but the armor pieces themselves can have offensive skills. Oh, okay. I read what Satine said wrong. I thought she was saying, yeah, no, I put all those skills in armor decorations. Yeah, my understanding is armor decorations are defensive. Which, I get it, I just am frustrated by it. I don't even think it's bad. Are they getting Max Might and Wex through the armor themselves? Yes. I'm just specifically talking about weapon and armor decorations being different. Oh my god, we did it. You motherfucker! We really got one of the best videos. This would have been perfect at 4.5. What did we walk? 8 miles exactly. Oh, this button. I need Wex deco so bad. I've got my core decorations. I've got the artillery load up, and those are like my build defining ones. Windex. The talisman sucks. Honestly, yeah, I've just been running my flinch-free talisman. And like, I don't know if you unlock more and better ones. But I haven't seen any. Or is a set bonus. Max Might and Wex are armor decos. They give a offensive bonus. Same with Agi. Alright, those are armor decos for some dumb reason. That's weird. That's so weird to me. The fuck is Wex? Weakness Exploit. Weakness Exploit North Prince, Vindex. Weakness Exploit is historically one of the best skills in Monster Hunter because it gives you 30% crit chance when attacking weak. Oh wait, no, it might be 50%. It's a lot of crit chance when attacking weak spots, which is something that you already wanted to be doing. I can send you Might Nightmare. Have a set later if you want to see you elite. No, I'm good. You do unlock better ones. Suggestion, tomorrow, start the walk with the really long video you keep getting at the end so it's out of the running. That's not how it works, Way. I have a playlist of 227 videos that I've recorded, right? I open that playlist and it goes to the most recent video. I then hit the shuffle button and I hit skip. I hit the next video. Whatever that one is, it's random. That's what we start with. If we're not over 5 miles when that video finishes, it shuffles into the next one. So it'll be 2 videos. And we keep doing that until we finish a video and we're over 5 miles. So today, we got like a 3 mile video. And then we got like a 1.5 mile video. And then we got like a fucking 3.4 mile video. I'm pretty happy with what I've got going on myself. Why can't it just be 50% more damage when hitting them with a weakness to begin with? Why? I don't know why that would matter over crit chance. Elemental, is that North Prince? Wax is designed to reward you for hitting specific places. You guys wait here. I'm gonna change my trackers. Why does this map have fucking footsteps? Oh my god. What time is it? 12:50? Get these shoes off of my feet. Calibrate. Oh no. Pressing the calibrate button was a bad idea. It just sounds like, oh, you don't have a specific MacGuffin unlocked? Guess you'll be doing less damage overall kind of mechanic. I'm not entirely sure that's what MacGuffin works for. MacGuffins, in my understanding, have been, like a story point. Alright. VR chat is hard dying. Also, the fuck is happening over Dead by Daylight? We got an anime killer now? An anime killer, huh? Avatar. Yeah, so, well... Oh, God. Yes, you own character from Tokyo Ghoul. I hear you. Just saying, if tomorrow you hit the skip button, and oh, would you look at that, it's the long vid. Well, guess we're getting it out of the way now. Well, if we gave all the weapons full power from the start, what's the point of getting better gear and decos? Yeah, stealing character from... Okay, so, this is what's going on with my avatar. We're just... I think VR chat's just toast right now. I'm stuck as this. The fun of playing the game. I hear you. Okay. Everything's breaking. Yeah, stealing characters from Tokyo. Finally, someone is going to kill anime. Sarcasm kind of removes the fun of the game. Fun of playing the game. Look normal to me. I don't know how you can't see your own Abby, but I can. Damn you, you lost some weight. Airification has begun. If my VR chat is going to be like this, if I'm just stuck as a gray robot and constantly freezing, maybe we just skip the little comfy section today. Maybe we just go straight to raiding somebody, because this is holy moly. Time to break out the live 2D model. No, I think we just raid somebody. You know what? I haven't raided Proxy in quite some time. We go straight to watching Uma? No, we're gonna raid Proxy. Proxy's probably playing Monster Hunter, but maybe Uma. Oh, the comfy? No comfy today. Oh wait. Ooh, there's someone else that I wanted to raid. No, I already said Proxy. We're going to Proxy. Proxy is live, right? Could have sworn I just saw them live. Thank you, Logitech. Yeah. Oh, he's playing Girls Frontline. Okay. That works. Yeah. VR chat scuff. They're having a partial outage. I'm okay. I got through my walk. I couldn't have stayed too long anyway. We're gonna go to Proxy. Thanks for the stream. Have a good no-nap, cutie. I will probably be on Core stream later tonight playing Monster Hunter, I think. Hi, Smug! Thank you. Thanks for stream. No, thank you for hanging out. Proxy's playing Girls Frontline. I love you. Bye.